Yahweh Shah.
That's right. That's right. We're the Son of Salvation, the Brooklyn camp. All right. As always, coming out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Esau, Edom, wicked ass kingdom. And as always, before we start this lesson, right, we want to give all honor, all praises, and all glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadosh.
all right, double honors again to our elder apostles who rule well, who have taught us this truth to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah Shah. All right, salutations to the fellow Akim who labor under the apostle doctrine, and to the men, the women, and children that edify and continue in the faith that you would say shalom. So in this lesson, in this live, we're going to deal with the kingdom of heaven. And it's important to always go into these scriptures dealing with the kingdom of heaven because it's our hope. And it's also our mission. It's our aim. It's our focus. So when obstacles and challenges are put in front of us, because we're getting tested by the Lord, the spiritual demon Satan throws his spiritual attacks at us, right, through different angles. Because Satan, he like to take different angles with us. He like to take different angles at attacking us, at weakening us, at getting us to go off, at distracting us. That's what he loved to do too. He loved to distract us. So it's always good to go into scriptures dealing with the kingdom of heaven, so that we can be filled with hope and joy, and remember the mission, remember the goal, which is to get in, to make it to the kingdom, to strive to get into the kingdom. All right. This is 2Esdras, chapter 2 and verse. All right, you got it. 13.
This is the book of 2Esdras, chapter 2, verse 13. I led you through the sea, and in the beginning gave you a large and safe passage. I gave you Moses for a leader and Aaron for a priest.
Chapter 2, verse 13.
Oh. That's still deep.
Yeah, come.
It says, Right. 2Esdras, chapter 2, verse 13. Salakia. Go, and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened.
Right, so that's what we're doing now. We're praying, we're hastening the coming of the Lord. We're praying that the days be shortened. You know what I'm saying? This is why in Matthew the 24th chapter, Lord Yahweh Shah said what? He said, unless those days be shortened, then shall no flesh be saved. We see paraphrasing. So the Lord is shortening the days, and as you can see, and you could even Google this on social media, TikTok, Instagram, whatever the case may be, people are starting to see how the time is shortened, how days feel like hours, how hours feel like minutes, how months feel like days, how years feel like hours, like everything is speeding up. Like look how fast this year came and gone.
Good, beautiful. Let me bring up this precept. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 22. Verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So brothers is running around like, damn, the day over already. And we running around like, yeah, the day is over already. You understand? They want more time in the day to fuck around, dick around, get money, get high, get drunk, get bitches and all of that. Now, we looking for the day to come and go so that Yahweh Shah could come and handle this nonsense and this place could go. So it's a select group of people, an elect group of people that want the days to speed by, to speed on by. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah said that for the elect's sake, those days will be shortened. Thank you, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. The water.
The water, Yahweh Ba'ashem.
Yeah, niggas just don't get it. Niggas ain't gonna get it.
That's right. Because we want the days to shorten, like the ox said. We're trying to get out of this place, and we know we can't, and we know we hastening that time for the Lord to come back. That's what we waiting for, but we hate this place, man. This shit gotta fucking go. Continuing on, it says the kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. So the Lord is ready. In other words, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah is ready to get us the hell up out of here. He's ready, but there's a point in time that must be met. There's prophecies that still need to be fulfilled. There's a point in time where the Lord, the Heavenly Father, set up for the day of the Lord to happen, for Yahweh Shah to come back. But that's what we hastening. That's what we asking the Lord to show in the days for that day to come. The day where Yahweh sent Yahweh Shah said, okay, son, handle your business. Destroy this place. Deliver the elect. Yep, deliver the elect. Get them up out of there.
That's the Phil Collins song. Yahweh Shah been waiting for this moment all his life. And the elect too. The elect been waiting for the day of the Lord their whole life, yo. We might have not known it. It was always something in our spirit. The Lord calling us into this truth. The Lord calling us into this truth. And we doing like Jonah, you know, trying to run, trying to duck, trying to dodge, live our life through us, obeying our thirst and all of that. How about Hashem Yahweh Shah eventually, you know what I'm saying? Thankfully, right? But especially now knowing, brothers been waiting for this moment all day life. For the day of the Lord, for Yahweh Shah to crack them clouds and say, here he is, and disappear this place. You understand me? And mete out justice. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we're looking forward to. This is all that it's about. It ain't about nothing else.
So that's what we should do. You know, we should pray. Pray as always. What the Lord Yahweh Shah said, this is paraphrase, I have it so where men ought to pray everywhere. So we always need to pray, but definitely pray for the days to be shortened. You know, because the more time speeds up, the more the days go by faster, the closer we are to Yahweh Shah returning. That's what we want. Because that's when we know salvation is coming at the Akbar. Salvation gonna be here. All right?
And look what the Lord said. He said, the kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. It's already prepared. So people say, well, damn, you got people, you know, a question I once had. But we know that the preparation is spiritual first. You understand? That you got to be spiritually prepared first, right? Who's going to receive the new bodies? The ones that been spiritually preparing to receive those. You understand? So the kingdom is already prepared for us to accept that spiritually. Yeah, we're gonna have the heathen building it up. That's a customization though. You understand me?
Right.
That's gonna be customization, right? The Lord gonna give us blueprints on how things are supposed to be in the kingdom. Certain things, particular things, and we're gonna use the heathen to bring that to light.
Right.
Word.
So we're gonna be a nation of kings and priests. So why would we
not getting no dirt under my nails ever again. Unless I'm outside playing with my children or something, my grandchildren. Seriously. What are you talking? What are you doing? The heathens over there and build that 30-room something for me. Right? Go play in cloud.
Right, that's what the heathens.
You saw the I don't even want to say that. Let me turn this camera around. So she was bugged out. She a whole LGBTQ, the mannish one. She covering her face. I guess it was for the smoke, but that smoke is if it's fragrant to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, that's what we're sending it up for. We're not sending it up to block out. We sending it up to block out the evils that's pervasive in the land and for a good savor unto the Lord, right? It's a good scent unto the Lord. You know, that's one of our gifts, so to speak. One of our offerings. Yeah, we don't got nothing else but ourselves as a living sacrifice and these small tokens. So you had the reprobate walk by covering her face and bitch to breathe. That's why it's offensive to you. Walking like a man. Some dreads and looking mannish, big back. Yeah, where you at?
I'm going to bring out a quick precept. This is 2Esdras chapter 9, verse 1. He said, he answered me then and said, so this is what the angel talking to Esdras, right? He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I told thee before, then thou, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So this is why we watch, to measure the time, to know that what time we in prophecy, so that we don't lose hope, and that we actually build and actually we keep our hope and actually build that faith, because the closer we get to the Lord visiting this place and destroying this place, the more amped and hyped up we're supposed to be, the more our faith is supposed to be stronger. We're supposed to be getting stronger and stronger and stronger until the day of the Lord. You see? So this is why we're commanded to watch, so that we can warn as the watchman, and so that it'll keep our hope and our faith alive, because we know that what we put our confidence in is not in vain. You see what I'm saying? We know that as we see prophecy fulfilling, it'll just amp us up even more, because we know the day of the Lord is even closer. See? So
Jim, you make me want to deal with this. We don't.
We keep that faith.
Yeah, come on, we gonna get into what you said, but let's read on. Come on.
We're gonna go.
Yeah, we're not. Stay on. Chapter 2.
Verse 2, it says, "Then shall they understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made."
So when you start measuring the time diligently, and when you start seeing parts of the signs passing, the pestilences, the things, it's gonna speak on them in here, right? But when we start seeing certain things, only sure followers of the word will understand what's going on. And the Ox said, the Lord said, right? That is the same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah, through the angels, and ultimately through Yahweh Shah, they close, they scouting. You know, they making visitation right now, because these things is picking up. The prophecies is picking up. So, you know, the Lord is getting nearer and nearer. Yo, I don't know if you ever used to read Marvel comic books, right? When I was younger, I did. I was an avid Marvel comic fan. Over DC, over Superman, and Batman, and all of that. I read Marvel. All right, and the thing with Marvel, they had a character named Galactus.
Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, definitely.
Right? Galactus had heralds. Look up the word herald real quick. Right? Galactus had heralds. Right? And what his heralds would do, his heralds would do was go out before Galactus and scout out and find a planet for him. For him.
The Silver Surfer was a herald.
Exactly. You had Silver Surfer. He had a few heralds, but his most famous one was the Silver Surfer. He had a few though, but his most famous one was absolutely the Silver Surfer. And he would send them out, and they would scout out things. They would scout out a planet, and then they would go back and tell them, yo, this planet is right for the picking, right? So we sort of like the Silver Surfer in these last days, right?
I got it right here.
Go ahead.
On a herald, it says an official messenger bringing news.
Official messenger bringing news. Go ahead.
A person or thing viewed as a sign that something is about to happen.
Woo! So we've been out here, me and the Op, ourselves, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah. We've been out here for the past 2 years, right? Going on.
Yeah.
Telling y'all that Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah is on his way.
Yep.
Right? They stole Galactus from Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah. I tell you no lie, they came up with Galactus, that character Galactus, knowing about Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah. They came up with him. And read Herald again one more time. Read the whole thing. I ain't even going to disrupt you.
It says herald, an official messenger bringing news, a person or thing viewed as a sign that something is about to happen. Be a sign that something is about to happen. It says sign, indicator, signal, announce, indicate.
What we been doing?
Forerunner.
An
announcer. Of the person.
Pre-person before.
A foretold.
Listen, all we saying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah, is that we come as heralds. The Most High's men, Jeremiah, Habakkuk, Moses, Noah, was heralds.
Right.
They gave you a precursor of what the things that was coming. They was a precursor. They told you beforehand. They announced it. You understand me? They brought you the words of the Lord and what was about to transpire like we doing now. We're not doing nothing different from Jeremiah, Habakkuk, Moses, Noah, right? We're not doing nothing different than Isaiah. None of the prophets that came before us. We out here strictly pushing the word of God. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, the truth. Not that bullshit with Jesus. And it's okay to eat pork, shrimp, lobster, none of that nonsense. It's okay to fornicate. It's okay to be LGBTQ. You know, we're not here in that spirit. We here in the spirit of the truth. You understand me? In a major part of the truth of what's going on now is that the Lord is coming to destroy this place. He coming to destroy the wicked. He coming to destroy all those who do not believe. All those that oppose his word, thus opposing Yahweh Shah, thus opposing the men that the Lord set out to push his word. And that's all we here to do is tell you. We here to tell you, you know. We could show you through the scriptures, through certain aspects and times in history, but ultimately it's through this word that we the sons of the Most High. You understand me? That we the children of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah. All right? That the small remnant that he saved, the small remnant that's awakening in this day, in this last day and age, the remnant that's awakening to tell the world that this kingdom is coming to an end. That this kingdom is over. Amalek, Esau, Edom, Ammon, Moab, Ishmael, they all gonna fall. And the sons of God is gonna be risen back up again. That's what we here to tell y'all. But we all got a duty, you know? We all got a duty. We all got a job to do. You understand me? To be a first fruit in the kingdom of heaven. We all got a job to do. Everybody, we all got a duty, all right? We all have a duty. Young and old, male and female, we all have a duty.
This is real quick, Jeremiah chapter 28. And I'm gonna start at verse 7. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thy ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
What we doing? Yo, every prophet that came before us prophesied of the kingdom that they was a victim to. They prophesied the downfall of the kingdom that they was slaves in. Real talk. None of our prophets was not slaves. None of our prophets was not tributaries to a king that wasn't from their nation. Yep. Say for like King David, you know, we can absolutely call the king a prophet. Absolutely. It's throughout the Psalms. But right. Say for him, right? Solomon, yep. Right? But the majority of our prophets were subjects.
Right, because when the nation was established, they along with the
absolutely. Yep. You understand me? Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Isaiah, they was prophesying against the kingdoms that they was in. Like me and you standing here doing right now, saying fuck America. And the shit it stand for. We prophesying against this place. We telling you America gonna fall. There's no two ways about it. You wanna lock me up and persecute me for telling you that this country gonna fall? Like me, myself, and I could do it by my fucking self? Get out of here. You understand me? I take that. But you know, America knows it. The ones that running it know it. These wicked ass Jake, oblivious asses, they may not know it. You understand me? As long as they getting a couple dollars, they swear to God this shit gonna go on forever. Salakia Abba for that swear. But they just know that this gonna go on forever. You understand me? Come on, man. We know better.
That's right. Verse 9, it says the prophet was prophesied of peace when the word of the prophet shall come to pass. Then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah had truly sent him. So we gonna know in that day who the real prophets are from the false prophets. Because we in the end times. And as it tells you in Matthew the 24th chapter, there shall rise many in those days false prophets.
And we see him everywhere.
You can paraphrase it, I am a Mashiach and shall deceive many. Okay?
We see false prophets everywhere. We see false prophets among learned men of Israel. You understand me? Where they say, brother's been in this truth for 2 decades plus. 2+ decades. And they selling, they giving false hope. They preaching lies. Right? They preaching lies. Right? They preaching lies and whatnot. You know? This is the thing that we gotta do better by. Right?
Right.
Through the spirit and power of Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Salakia. No, I got it.
Through the spirit and power of Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Just like you have, real quick, just like you have that pork eating teacher. Now he
Yo,
is.
I laughed at that, man.
That pork eating teacher from what?
Spirit.
ROI.
I don't know
Rod
what.
of
Never
Iron.
heard of that.
That's what the elder apostle Gabar said. Rod of Iron.
Right.
Like the elders was going in on him because
he said reprobates of Israel. That's what the apostle Gabar called them. Reprobates of Israel.
Yeah, they real reprobates because they conscious to sit with a high iron, meaning that these are men who are so wicked that they try to justify their wickedness. They don't want to give it up. Because when you come to this truth, there's things that you have to give up. There's wicked ways that you must give up. And one of the things you must give up is eating pork. But see, he's trying to justify it in his lame ass video on eating pork.
Through the spirit, I hold your thought. When I came into the truth, when Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah opened the doors and it started, I smoked weed for I still smoke weed until I quit weed probably 3 months before I met the brothers from Berea. Probably like 3 months I was weed free straight. No nothing. No weed, gummies, none of that, right? But I was calling myself an Israelite. I was studying and everything. I was smoking weed though. Right? And I knew I had to stop that.
Yeah, but in your case, you just had to wait to the glory that took time for you to get out of it. He don't want to get that up.
Right.
That's why I say his conscience sit with a hot iron. He don't want to get that up. Right. Even though the Lord, no matter how many scriptures that obviously tells you not to eat pork, and tell you that in a dietary law, he don't want to give that shit up because he loves pork. He justified it. He's trying to justify it now.
That's crazy, yo. Yo, did you hear the justification? He said that the pork wasn't meant to be a sacrifice.
And that's true.
That's what make it unclean as a sacrifice, but not to eat. Why would it be in the dietary laws then, you idiot?
Exactly. And even in your own definition, it tells you that it's impure and unclean when you go in the blue letter. Right. But like I said, you expect, like you a reprobate. Right. You just wicked. You just know how to justify your wickedness. That's all it is. You know, as it tells us in the book of Timothy, you know, many shall, in those days, shall not endure sound doctrine, but cleave on to what they itch their ears want to hear. And that's what it is. You know, he like pork, and all his members in congregation like pork.
Ain't nothing wrong with pork.
They like to listen to
pork. To those people like that, they don't say pork, they say pork. Nah, I eat pork. Ain't nothing wrong with some pork. It absolutely is.
Yeah, that shit
absolutely is something wrong with some pork.
Yeah, you know how many diseases come out of pork? That shit fucking literally destroys your brain.
There's absolutely something wrong with some pork. Fucking demons, you know. Man, I'm
gonna hit the dietary law. I'm
gonna
hit the dietary law real quick. It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14. Deuteronomy 14 and verse. Real quick, I'm gonna just touch on the dietary law real quick. Deuteronomy chapter 14, because it sounds good and sound teaching, right? And sound doctrine is telling you not to eat pork. As me and a brother out here is telling you, don't eat pork. And this is why this man is wicked, because you leading other men astray. You're not being like Eleazar, which is a good example to the young men, right? You being a bad example. You being a bad role model. Because then, just like Eleazar, the elder Eleazar said in 2Esdras, the 6th chapter, I believe it's the 6th chapter. The elder Eleazar said something along the lines of, if he even were to pretend that he was eating pork. It
Huh.
would confuse the young men
Huh.
and make them think it's okay.
Yeah,
to be
take
pagan
my
and eat
life.
pork.
I'm not even gonna act like that. They tried to pay him like, yo, just act like you,
Right.
just act like you're gonna eat it.
Right.
You're like, what the? And they knew that.
Right.
They knew that. That's what they did with the jab. That's what they did with the jab, with the fake needles that was closing when you pushed them against the skin and all of that. That's what they did with the jab. I'm gonna give you the impression that I did that. You understand me? So that you could do it. And that's what the elder said. You when you finish, you should get that.
Calm.
Real talk. That's just what the elder
And that-
said. Like, I'm
yeah,
not even
calm.
gonna give them the impression
Right.
that
Because he had integrity.
Yeah.
And he understood, he feared, and he had the true fear of the Lord. You know, but this pork eating teacher, he don't.
But look at him. You could tell he eat pork. Look at him. Yo, it wasn't a doubt in my mind. You understand me? You could tell. That's why the elders be like, you know, telling brothers to take some pride in their fitness and in their body. It ain't about looks and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to give off the wrong impression.
Right.
Straight up. You're supposed to be a shining light. Yo, a light is visible. A light is something you see. You understand me? So our conversation, when we know that the word biblically conversation don't mean just words. You understand me? It means your effect, your attitude, your stance, your walk, as well as your talk. These things, right? But you still don't want to give off the impression that you're a glutton. You understand? Seriously. You know, you got some people, thyroid and all of that, they can't help certain things.
Right.
You know? That's no trying to be disrespectful. That's better than nobody or anything. Nothing like that.
All right. In Deuteronomy chapter 14, I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, "And every beast that parteth the hoof and cleaveth the cleft into two claws and cheweth the cud among the beasts that cud," so like, I'm going to read it again. "And every beast that parteth the hoof and cleaveth the cleft into two claws and cheweth the cud among the beasts that ye shall eat. Nevertheless, these shall not," verse 7, "Nevertheless, these ye shall not eat of them that cheweth the cud, or of them that divideth the cloven hoof, as the camel and the hare and the coney, for they chew the cud, but divide not the hoof, therefore they are unclean unto you."
Could you imagine somebody telling you, yo, man, I got some barbecue camel? I got some barbecue camel, man. What up?
Man.
Right. Could you imagine that? And I know people that eat rabbit, hare or rabbit, whatever. It's the same shit. I know people that eat it. I never have. Yeah, I never have, and I don't choose to. And I never will, especially knowing this truth. But I'm pretty sure some nasty mother effer somewhere in Arabia or something that them ate camel.
Or some Edomite hunting in the woods.
Yeah. In the desert, them ate camel. I'm hungry, man. Oh, wow, camel. You know what I'm saying? They run down and eat man. You're supposed to die. Yo, the Lord gonna bring you something. Or you was meant to starve to death, man. The Lord gonna bring you something. He gonna bring something to the faithful. You understand me? For real, yo. You supposed to die, yo. You might gotta go without some food for a minute. 3-4 days. 5, who knows, man? The Lord gonna hold you out as long as he can hold you, as long as you can hold out. He gonna hold you out. But you ain't supposed to crack and be like, yo, I'm gonna eat this dog, I'm gonna eat this man. You understand me? I'm gonna eat this mouse, this rat, this pig. Yeah, that's integrity. That's having integrity in the word.
That's what you going to do. And Jacob told him, it's a family. There won't be any food in your shelter. There won't be any food in your supermarket. That's what Jacob going to do in Jacob's trouble. That's what all these Americans going to do in Jacob's trouble. They're going to be eating each other because they don't fast. They don't know what it is to go a day without food. And they've been used to being comfortable eating all their lives. That when there ain't no food, they're going to lose their mind. They're going to eat everything. Rat, squirrel, rabbit, whatever. Everything is
You have people. I eat whatever I want.
Yeah. If you eat pork, you'll eat anything at this point.
I eat whatever I want.
Verse 7, it says, "Nevertheless, these ye shall not eat of them that cheweth the cud, or of them that divideth the hoof, the cloven hoof, as the camel and the hare and the coney, for they chew up the cud, but divideth not the hoof, therefore they are unclean unto you. And the swine, because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. See that? So it's clear in the dietary law. It's clear we're not supposed to touch swine. We're not supposed to touch swine. That was a sensation. But we're not supposed to touch swine, nor are we supposed to eat it. You know? But this is why we under grace, meaning that the Lord is not, you know, strict with the punishment from breaking the law. But that doesn't mean we still not supposed to keep it. And then let us know in Romans 3:31. You know, the Lord by faith, which is paraphrasing, God forbid. So no, we established the law. So yes, we have to keep the law because we're under the law, but we're not under the punishment. So to break the law is not going to be judged. You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, when you be shopping in the supermarket and you're in a meat section, you actually don't touch the law. And the scripture say you're going to touch the law. So you will be punished for that. But the Lord, like I said, we're in the grace, so the Lord's not going to judge you for that. If anything, if you repent, He just forgive you.
You're running around, you know the truth, and you in the pork department, moving pork, looking for a deal, looking for a nice big pork shoulder, right? Yeah, you gonna get hammered for that, man.
Yeah, that's wicked, right?
That's why I be laughing at these Christians, man. Once more, y'all be laughing at these Christians because they run through that Christianity bullshit. They be spitting that, yeah, that's, and they be proud to tell you they eat that shit. That's why I know the Most High gonna kill that ROI dude. He gonna kill him. He probably knock off that whole camp because them people following him willingly. None of them. I sat there and heard them say, "Yo, nah, what you mean? Like, ew." Yeah, the kids, everything. How about Shah gonna knock that whole congregation off? I don't even. But they the congregation of the dead. You understand me? And it makes it more telling that this dude know the truth. He calls on the names of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. You understand me? That he literally calls on the name of God and his only begotten son, and then he turned around and they eating swine. You understand me? That's incredible to me. Incredible. But oh yeah, back to them damn Christians. Fuck a Christian. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm about the stupidest mother effers on the face of the planet Earth, man. I mean, these devout ones, especially. Y'all didn't fly by night Christians go to church every 3 months, and 6 or 7 months and all of that. Y'all, oh well, you understand me? It's these so-called devout ones that's in church every Sunday, paying their tithes. They got a title in the church, a deacon, an elder, a bishop, pastor, first lady, all of that. Nah, y'all full of doodles. All of y'all full of some outright dudes, man. Y'all the worst, y'all horrible. You understand me? Y'all return to y'all vomit every Sunday. Y'all spew that vomit and then return right to it and lap it up. You understand me? Y'all dogs. And Christianity is dead. Did you see the reprobate Little Nas X? Did you see him? He did a Christian song, yo. Then he turned around and said, if I what they call that? I ain't gonna say it like that, like he said it. He said, so what? That he fellatio, that he fillate men. Meaning go down, he was like, yo, I'm on my knees anyway, so what does it matter? Some real repro nonsense. But that's good though. You know what I'm saying? You can pull that in Christianity. You can absolutely pull that off in Christianity. And how about Shimmy Shah get around to you. But you try to pull that in the 100% truth. Try to pull that in the truth. The Lord's gonna smite you immediately. You understand me? He's not dealing with you. You're a Christian. It is what it is. Right? You know, y'all don't got no moral standard. The average Christian don't have no moral. And it's Christians that's gonna be, through the spirit of power, Shah shown mercy. Because to the best that they can, I've seen them, they try to follow these laws. They just got stuck learning Christianity, and they so afraid that the truth is not there. That's the only thing that's the truth is what this cracker taught them about who the Lord is and all of that, They scared to go against that, But them people is repros, man. When they come to that pork and that shrimp and all that, it'd be the proudest ones like, yup, I'm gonna have me some shrimp right now and lobster right. Yo, and the Lord gonna kill you right now. He just letting you pile sin upon sin. He allowing you to do that right now. Iniquity upon iniquity, just piling them shits up. You understand me? Till the stench of your iniquity is too much for him to bear, and he gonna knock you off. He probably that same pigs and shit you like to eat, probably make you fall into a pig pit. They just start eating your fucking ass. Anything, man. That ass, yo. You go swimming in some shit, go to the beach, and your foot get trapped, and you just start getting chomped and chewed by a bunch of lobsters and shrimps and shit. Like anything, man.
Oh, I gotta put precepts. This is 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 3 to 4. It says, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine." Right? And what is the sound doctrine? Not eating pork.
Right.
Not eating pork. Right? Staying away from unclean foods. You see? That's sound doctrine. But after their own lust, they heap to themselves teachers. This is why that pork-eating so-called Israelite teacher, everybody in his congregation was with him when they support his pork. Him eating pork, because they love pork. They don't want to give up pork. That's why they constant to sit with a hot iron. They want to keep that wickedness.
And you know,
keep stuck in sin.
That goes into too
eating that pork.
The Most High giving them up to their own vile affections.
Oh.
You understand me? Like you vile, right? Vile. You never tried to amend your ways. You never tried to change your ways. You understand me? So the Lord gave you up to that.
That's right. Continuing on, it says, having itching ears, that they should turn away from the ears from the truth. Right. The truth is you can't eat pork.
Cannot.
You cannot. But guess what? Because you want to eat pork, and you want somebody to tell you that you can eat pork to justify your wickedness, you're going to find teachers that tell you it's okay to eat pork. Reprobates like yourself.
And even worse, yo, as a so-called teacher, you come up with a false doctrine. You create a false doctrine, you understand me, to promote your lust.
That's right.
To promote and justify your lust. You understand me? And your wickedness. You know? And through the spirit of Yahweh by Shimmy Hawashai, yo, you drag people into that. You understand me? You drag people into that. You know? And the Lord gonna touch you for that. You don't just drag people into that filth, into that disgust. You know what I'm saying? Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, you leading people astray.
Absolutely.
You're a bad example. You leading people astray. The Lord going to destroy you for that, like the ox said. You know? Continuing on, it says, and shall be turned unto fables. Right. So you want to believe the lies that these teachers telling you because that's something you want to do. It's okay to eat pork. The laws are done away with. That's what Christians like to say. The laws are done away with.
Christians love that, yo.
Or they'll say,
the grace.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want. We in the
grace.
Oh, we can do anything. I'm like, no, man.
We in the grace. But you see how they botch the grace scripture though? You see how they botch the grace scripture? Like even the secular definition of grace means a short period in which to settle a debt, you know, or take care of something.
Right. So we got a bill due, you know, and in any case, like without grace is just an extension of that bill. So if you late on paying your bill, you know, you might get an extension to it, a grace period, so that you will have the time to get the money that you need to pay that bill. So this grace period that the Lord Yahweh shall put us in through his sacrifice is for us to get right with the Heavenly Father. It's for us to practice righteousness, to get right, to get rid of the old ways. You know, to prepare ourselves before he returns. To prepare ourselves, but mostly to get right. You know? It's not for us to stick around and play with grace and just be sinning. That's not what it's for. You know, the grace that we get is just simply us not receiving the Lord being lenient with us. Like I was trying to say earlier, the Lord being lenient with us. That's all grace is. It doesn't mean that, you know, we still not supposed to keep the law, but the Lord is lenient with us, and he is breaking the law because we understand we're not perfect, and we're doing the best that we can. All right, this is real quick. Matthew chapter 21. Matthew chapter
Hold on, let me get this real quick. Definition of grace. Charis in the Greek, right? Grace. That which affords joy, pleasure, delight, sweetness, charm, loveliness, grace of speech, goodwill, loving kindness, favor. So that's goodwill and favor when you owe and they give you, and the Lord give you a chance, or your creditor give you a chance to pay. You know, that's goodwill. Of the merciful kindness by which God, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, exerting his holy influence upon souls, turns them to Yahweh Shah. Mashiach keeps, strengthens, increases them, and spiritual condition of one governed by the power of divine grace, token of fruit of grace, benefit, of gift of grace, benefit, bounty, thanks, for benefit, service, but yeah, you know. But at the end of the day, man,
Oh, it's Matthew chapter 19. Get to the point. Matthew chapter 19 and verse 16, it says, and behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is Yahweh. All right? But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. Simple. Keep the commandments. It came out of Lord Yahweh Shah's mouth. Keep the commandments. So you can't receive eternal life. You can't receive the kingdom. You can't be of the first fruits, right? Which is to avoid the second death, nuclear destruction. If you're not keeping the commandments, you're going to perish along with the 2/3 and the heathens. You're going to die in that nuclear fire because they sinning. And as we know from 1 John 3 and 4, sin is the transgression of the law. Okay? So you must keep the commandments. So anyone telling you not to keep the commandments is a liar, and they're reprobate, and they broke the hell out. But they're dealing with the kingdom of heaven, but it's on my spirit real quick. Let's go to Isaiah. 4:1. Or should we? I don't know. Let's go to 2Esdras 7. Let's go there. But that's what we were talking about. 2Esdras 7. Yeah, it's off from the top.
It's the book of 2Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 1. And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel, which had been sent unto me the nights afore.
So this was a conversation that Esdras was having with the angel. I believe it was Uriel. With the angel Uriel. And he was having a conversation with the angel about different questions that he had in his spirit. And this is one of those conversations that we're about to listen to right now. And the question that he had was dealing with the kingdom of heaven, right?
It says, and he said unto me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my God. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river.
Right, so you got this wide place that represents the kingdom of heaven, but the entrance of it is narrow. The narrow entrance represents the difficult path. Why is it narrow? Because only a select few can walk this path. Only a select few are gonna be able to walk that difficult path to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Salakia, earlier I meant to say that this was the angel explaining to Esdras about the kingdom of heaven. That's what I wanted to say. But the point is made, it's narrow because it's not meant for everybody. The kingdom of heaven is not meant for everybody. It's meant for the nation of Israel, but it starts with the elect first. So that narrow path is for the elect, the 144,000, and those who will believe. to the 144,000 men, and then their their wives and children, to enter into that wide place, the kingdom of heaven first. Then the nation will be brought back into the kingdom, as it lets you know in Romans 11 and 26. You see, as the children of the elect men and the elect lady. You see, as their children. But the narrow path on this side, this difficult journey that we have to walk, is for the elect, for the hopeful elect. All right? Because they the only ones that's going to endure it. Because many are called, but few are chosen. So you have many brothers and sisters that's called into this truth, that walks this path, but they wasn't chosen. They didn't have the stamina, the endurance to finish, to walk, to get to the other side.
Fortitude.
Yes.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate.
All right, so what's the straight gate? Straight means strenuous, difficult. So that's the path of difficulty. All right? That's walking in this light, in this truth. Because being in this truth is not easy, and it's difficult, and it comes with losses and sacrifices, setbacks and obstacles, man. Me and the I can tell you from experience, man. There's gonna be obstacles thrown your way, setbacks thrown your way, right? Losses,
off the game.
Yeah, sacrifices and failures you're gonna have to experience in this truth. It's not easy, man. And this truth is gonna test you. It's gonna test your integrity.
You gotta be prepared to be rebuked.
That's right, and it's gonna test your faith. You see, do you really believe in this? Do you really want this? You know, your Yahweh Shema Shah gonna test you, man.
Yo,
but it's not easy.
Another man, a man younger than you, telling you going off, you out of your mind, this, that, and the third, right? In age, a man younger than you telling you that, most men gonna be like, you understand me? Yo, you gotta eat that through the Spirit. The Lord be setting men up. You understand? He set men up. He put men in place. Yo, this is the master chess master, right? He's put men in place. He make moves, right? Ultimately, it's for the benefit of his elect. Every move is for the benefit of the elect, right? But the elect got to go through some things.
Right.
There's pieces on the board that, you know, the Lord ain't trying to have move just now.
Right.
You gotta work. Yo, listen. So like I said, a younger man rebuking you, most men would be like, in a man that you feel like physically or whatever you could do something with. That ain't what we in this truth for. That's all carnal thinking, right? You gotta take that chastisement, that rebuke, you know, and come back better. That's what it's meant to do. Correction is meant to make you better. You correcting a flaw.
Right.
It's meant to make you better. Correction.
Right, because when you receive correction, you assess what went wrong.
Right. You're supposed to.
Go wrong, and then you fix it.
You're supposed to. You got brothers that ain't their thing. Man, want to walk away. Yo, I feel like I'm picking on you. Yeah. That's this shit right here. Yo, you feel like I'm picking on you? Well, yeah. What? Come on, man. We men here. Grow the fuck up. Ain't nobody picking on you. I ain't never been like that. Especially now in this truth. Iron sharper than iron. God damn it. What the fuck wrong with dudes, man? I took it like that when I was coming into this truth, not being around brothers in the truth. I took that as learning curve, growing pains. You in the world, bro. You was in the world. Now you around austere men that put Yahweh Shah first. The nonsense gotta stop.
You keep paraphrasing. King David said it best. He said, I count it a blessing or good woman that the righteous smite you.
Absolutely. I'm not taking that from none of y'all dudes in the street.
Right. It's better for your brothers to correct you than for the Lord himself to come down.
Absolutely. You don't want that.
Nah,
that's why in Tupac, only God can judge me. All right, nigga. And look what happened when only God judges you. Look. So hey, listen, man. I'll take that open rebuke. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. I'll take that. I'll take that.
You don't want the Lord to visit you for your iniquities, man. For your wickedness.
He set men up for your teaching. You got men out here, you understand me? That like the prophet that led. He went to the prophet and was like, hey, look, man, come and sit and eat with me. And the Lord told him, don't turn back. Just go, don't stop and drink, don't eat nothing. Just go. And he let that other man come and tell him, yeah, listen, you gotta always remember the words of the Lord, yo. That's why he gave them to us, man. That's why we're supposed to study so we don't forget. You understand me? That's why we're supposed to be mindful. The word of the Lord is what stands true. The word of the Lord is what endures forever. This is what's everlasting. Nobody can come and say, well, listen, man, through the Spirit, the Lord told me not to get the fuck out of my face. Especially if it's going contrary to the scriptures. Nah. So, you know, brothers do what they want to do because they want to do what they want to do. Man. Brothers just want to do what they want to do. That's it.
Read that again up.
Enter ye in at the straight gate. This is Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go thereat.
So this wide gate, this broad way, is the path of destruction. So, like I brought out earlier, not earlier, but I said this in one of my videos. You know, everybody got a role. You know, and then let's know in Romans the 9th chapter, you got those that are vessels for honor and then vessels for dishonor. So the Lord set up people to be destroyed and then people to receive salvation. That's why many are called but few are chosen. So you had many that were called but not chosen, and the ones that are chosen are the ones that were chosen for salvation. That's why they in this truth. They on this narrow path, hopefully to be saved, right? And then you're gonna have the rest of the 2/3 and everybody else that's on that broad way, that easy path, that's gonna lead to their destruction, which is what? Following the ways of this world, which is easy. Following the religions and the philosophies of this world, which is easy. But guess what? It leads to death. Real quick, I got Proverbs 5.
Yeah, but we should like get it.
Proverbs the 5th chapter. And I'm gonna start at the first verse. It says, "My son, attend to my wisdom and bow down thy ear to my understanding." It said, "My son." So this is talking to the believers, those who are adopted back into faith in Yahweh Shah, the men, women, and children that believe on Yahweh Shah. This message is for you. It says, "Attend to my wisdom and bow thy ears to my understanding." Right. So like I said earlier, we have to study and hold fast to what we learn.
You see what that is, man? All this is, this little thing right here is our enslavement. How the book of Deuteronomy tells you that when the yoke of iron shall be put around your neck. And it's just to show that we are the people out of the Bible, because this yoke of iron was never placed on another people on the planet Earth. This was a huge part of our enslavement. This is a huge part of our time here in America, leading up to our so-called freedoms now. And though, you know, I know you probably follow this, but you see, this is how they did it. With this image right here. That's how they did it. You understand me? And that's the truth for everything. You know, our God, we don't share the same God as the people that killed us. No other race on earth, God looked like the people that put them down. We the only ones that pray to our killer. So that's all me and the brother out here trying to wake our people up to the fact, because, you know, this kingdom that they set up is coming to an end. I know you see it, you know?
But it's not going to end.
Huh?
It's not going to end to be destroyed.
It absolutely is going to be destroyed.
It's going to be cleaned up for the real God and the real people.
Right. But this kingdom, I said, not the planet,
kingdom, right.
the kingdom is going to be destroyed,
Yes.
utterly.
But God,
Utterly. All the filth, all the wickedness,
yes.
all the debauchery, everything got to go. Got to go. And how we're supposed to be amongst ourselves, that's going to be how it's going to be again.
We have to realize we are in the
Absolutely.
That's why he cannot destroy us. This is why he tried to destroy us.
Right.
And by destroying the young black men.
Right.
And
Right.
put them all in jail at an early age.
Right.
So they can become successful.
Right, but look here, he gonna need them. The ones he was putting in jail, me, myself included, he gonna need them now. Nobody joining his army. You put all of the black and brown men in jail now you gonna start giving them exemptions to join your army? Go ahead, man. Yeah.
That's all false.
And the homosexuality part is 100% true.
Oh, yeah.
100% correct.
He's right.
Absolutely.
But he said that's
The Lord said it in the scripture. If it wasn't for him, we would be altogether destroyed. But he got a plan for us. It was always to put the weakest nation on earth above us. That's absolutely the weakest nation on earth. Put them above us, right? Show us his power by letting the weakest rule over you. That's powerful. You can't even fight back against the weakest people I made. Huh? Right. Absolutely.
So he had to come back to you.
Right.
That's why he was coming back to the black man.
He never left us though. He never left us. All these nations know who we are. We were the only ones that didn't know who we were. Every nation on the planet know who we are. If you look now in the news.
No, it's that we didn't know who we were.
The Bible said we didn't know who we were. That's what I'm gonna always go after. You don't believe in the Bible. Yeah, so the Bible says that. Yeah, but the Bible said that. It said that outright that we would lose our God, we would lose our identity. And that in the latter days, he would wake up a remnant, a small portion of us, to realize who we are and who God is. Absolutely. All right. Take care, sis. Thank you. Yeah, she was somewhat there. She got that Christian mingle going on though.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 verse 9 real quick. It says, except the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shah, had left us a very small remnant, we should have been as we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
And that means utterly destroyed. That's what that scripture is saying. If the Lord didn't leave a remnant, we'd have been altogether like Sodom and Gomorrah, utterly destroyed. That place is gone for good. You understand me? For good, like America is going to be. All praises to Yahweh Shah. Going for good, yo. Going for good. You see it just be scorpions and shit like that in Sodom and Gomorrah. That's all the fuck that's going to be over here. You understand me? It's going to be new creatures living in America. You understand?
Right.
Straight up, new shit. Shit we never saw. Flying over America like, yo, what's that? Some type of pterodactyl, new ancient bird. Fuck America, yo. You crazy? You sit there, you can't say nothing out your face no more? I can't say nothing no more? What you talking about? I can't say that them people is not the people? Fuck you mean? They all the way over there. God damn it. I can't say that they not the people. Fuck out of here. Crazy. Who gives a fuck about what they doing over there? Who cares? We care, but we don't care. You understand me? I care for prophecy's sake. I don't care for the sake of no other heathen. Fuck the heathen.
Right.
Straight up. Every iteration of them. Every iteration of the heathen, fuck them. You understand me? Fuck them. I don't care what you look like, what you going through, and whatever. Who gives a fuck? Nobody gave a fuck what me and mines went through in this shithole for fucking 500-600 years. Nobody gave a fuck. Now all of a sudden, y'all getting decimated by these people that brought me here. Y'all getting decimated by them, and now all of a sudden, y'all reaching out telling black men y'all the real children of the power, and this and that. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your understanding. Fuck your plight. Right? Right? Seriously, this is how I really feel. Fuck your plight. Fuck your understanding of who we is. Fuck your understanding of who you are. Fuck your fight in the land that don't belong to you. Fuck all of y'all, yo. Fuck you in Asia. Fuck you in Europe. Fuck you in America. Fuck you in Poland. Fuck you in Ukraine and Czechoslovakia. Fuck you. Fuck all of y'all. Fuck all of y'all. Straight up. Sorry about that, young man.
No.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. You ain't hear that.
I was like, yeah.
I'm sure. Be safe, all right?
All right.
Be safe, man. Yo. Yeah, man. Salakia, I really felt that, man. I really felt like coming out with that just now, yo. Yo, all these heathens, then all of a sudden, they want to tell me who I am. All of these heathens, all of a sudden, want to tell me who I am. Let me tell you how full of doodle that they are, how falsified, all of that nonsense. Yo, y'all care? This for that one group of heathen that's going through what they going through over there in that land, right? Why do all the other heathens that share your beliefs and religion and name and all of that, why they not already on top of that? I'm just saying, I know it's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. He ain't put the spirit on them to run down, but understand what I'm saying. Nobody said, F this, yo. Y'all not gonna do that to my brother. F this. No, but that's why I don't give a fuck what happened over there, man. Know why? Because what happened over there don't fully matter until Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah happened over there. You know what I'm saying? So keep on. Keep on. We know that only blood could cleanse the land. Just like here. Only blood could cleanse the land. Just like here. So over there, the same thing. Oh man, I was a homie. That's a guy. The Pollyanna, ponytail, pigtail, and all of that. That's a whole dude. Yo, you can't make none of this stuff up, man. It's hilarious, man. Hilarity is hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah, my bad.
now you good,
For my rant.
Going back to Matthew chapter 7, verse 13, it says, Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat, because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. And that few is the elect. Alright, not everybody is called to walk this path. Not everybody's chosen to be of the elect. Not everybody is not the Lord's chosen remnant.
Many are called, huh?
Yeah, many are called, but few are chosen.
Oh, that's what you want. You know, that's what you want. Like even back to these Christians, yo. Y'all get called to start diligently seeking the Lord's face. But you get into the church and meet a man or meet a woman or like a song, start jumping around, and you forget your calling, man. You forget what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be seeking. You're supposed to be studying, right? Seriously, he told us to seek his face. What does that mean? That really means to look hard and deep, to search. Nah, y'all don't be doing that. You know, y'all got to a point where you saved. That's a Christian's main rant. That's a Christian's main rant. I got saved in 1995. I've been saved since 2003. What? I got saved the day the towers fell. What? So that means the Lord ain't coming back. I heard a Christian, a female, a so-called church elder, loudmouth Christian bitch, proud, right? That the Lord came back already. Yahweh Shah came back already. And he ain't coming back. Well, bitch, if that's true, your ass is grass. You see how a proud Christian don't see the filth of this place. That's serious. A proud fucking Christian do not see how filthy and upside down this place is. They don't. Proud Christians buy clothes and shit off of scammers, right? They're supposed to do that. I could be a fly nigga right now. I know so many of them things. Salakia, right? The nigga part. I said that because that's nigga shit, right? With all the trappings, right? Still, everything. I know. No, fuck no. Absolutely not. You understand? I'm not buying none of that off of you. Nah, I'm not even trying to get next to you like that. I'm not supporting that. I can't support that. I don't care who you stole it from. You stole it from the white man's store, whatever. You stole it. I don't want it, right? That's supposed to. But I know mad church people that they take heed to that. They buy that stuff, right? They applaud the LGBTQ community in their churches, Christians proud, right? You don't condemn shit in a Christian church. You don't condemn diets. You don't condemn lifestyles. You don't condemn nothing in the Christian church, right? You sit here, you say the laws of the Father is done away with. Yahweh Shah is his lawkeeper, the top one. You understand me? Yo, yeah, so like you were saying, huh?
Come on, verse 14 says, Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which lead unto life, and few there be that find it. So only the elect is going to make it into that broad, into that wide place. and we read in 2 Esdras, the 7th chapter, only the elect is gonna obtain the kingdom as the first fruit. So that's why the scripture says in Philippians, I believe that's 2:13, you know, make thy calling and election sure.
And
This
it
is why
ain't
we
easy.
coming out. It is not.
It ain't easy, but to be blessed with brothers, with a brotherhood, with brothers, with wise and knowledgeable teachers, elders, y'all out y'all mind. Y'all out y'all mind. You understand me? Y'all out y'all mind. All that reprobate falling out and all of that, the Lord ain't want you, man. The Lord ain't want you. You understand me? He brought you in to throw you into the soup of the destroyer. He brought you in to throw you into that. You in the soup of the destroyer. Or what kind of God? Yo, a fair and balanced God. He gave you a chance. That's, yo, Elder Apostle of Ramlaw, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, bless the elder, right? He said, yo, it's called a fight for a reason. It's called a fight for a reason. Y'all act like y'all never been in a fight. You act like you never been in a fight scrapping where you like, yo, if my knees hit the ground, this nigga gonna fuck me up. You understand me? So, yo, you scrapping and toughing it to not let your knees hit the ground, bro. That ass. But nah, it's supposed to be sweet and easy. Was it sweet and easy for Yahweh Shah? So how the fuck is gonna be sweet and easy for you, nigga? How? Dudes be killing me, man. Be killing me, man. It ain't supposed to be easy. This shit ain't our rest. Word. The Lord said that we was gonna have no rest for our feet in this place, man. What you talking about? So it's like walking here and you made it. You sound like a Christian. Yo, we ain't made it to win, huh?
So you need a word, well done, my good and faithful servant.
You ain't made it until then, man. You ain't made shit. You made shit. You ain't make it, man. But nah, you can't tell these dudes nothing, man. They get a little bit of wisdom, they get a little bit of knowledge, and they get proof. That's what my head was like in the world. Get a little bit of something, and then my head get proof. You understand me? I don't give a fuck about the world no more. So I'm not bringing that into this. The stuff from the world that I brought into this, yo, the Lord, through brothers, through studying, through faith, through prayer, through fast, He's filtering that out of you. But you gotta stay in this and do the things. All them things that I just said, you gotta do them things. You know? Like, I need the fast. Real talk, through the spirit of power, you know that.
Oh yeah.
I need to fast. You know? But outside of that, like, our people need the fast. But man, listen, it just come a time, man. It just come a time. Like I just said, it's called a fight for a reason, man. A fight is not called nothing but a fight. Real quick, right? Hold it. You can finish reading what you want, man. But real quick, I just wanna get this right? Let's just get the true definition of fight. Listen to what it says. And we're going to apply this to the spirit. Take part in a violent struggle. Take part in a violent struggle involving the exchange of physical blows or the use of weapons. Now, we're going to say take part in a violent struggle involving the exchange of spiritual blows or the use of weapons. And Yahweh Yahushua told us no weapon formed against us will prosper, right? A violent confrontation or struggle. We'll get into a fight and wind up with bloody noses. But in this right here, you're going to wind up with far worse than a bloody nose. You understand me? Yo, the Lord set us up where as long as we stay in the fight, we can't lose the fight, huh? Yeah, you're going to get dinged up, bruises, battered, beat, but you're not going to lose, You're not going to lose. Your stamina going to be up. Your faith going to be up. Your will going to be up. And the angels is going to be behind you, cheering you on. You got it. Get back in there. Like Mickey. So
Yeah.
Rocky, get him, Rock. Get him, Rock. You know what I'm saying? Give him the left. Give him the right. Dodge, feint, weave, bomb. They gonna be telling you everything. Oh, this is you. You gonna feel this one, right? Stay there. Oh shit, you gonna feel this one. Eat it. That's what it's about, man. Word. As we build and grow in this, yo, the angels gonna be in camp. Like, look, I what it say. The angels encamped at the round nose. Come on, man. Yo, it's glory, it's beauty in this, man. It's beauty, it's nothing to be afraid of, man. It's nothing to be afraid of. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua did not give us the spirit of fear. Fear him. Once you fear him, it's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. Your fear is 100% in the right place. Now I got you. So them angels being about us, man, right? Cheering us on, protecting us, keeping us, man. Come on, man. Look at Job. And that's all I got to say, man.
No, that was beautiful. It's good. But like we wrote in Matthew 7, 13 and 14, you know, you had many that was chosen because even though in Matthew 13 and 14 it talks about walking that narrow path, and they just didn't have that fight in them to endure, to continue in that difficult journey, and he fell out, you know. Going back to 2Esdras chapter 7, I'm gonna start at verse 3. And I said, speak all my power. Right, so this was Esdras speaking to the angel, right? And the angel explains to him the kingdom of heaven. You know, how we going to enter into the kingdom of heaven, right? Why the kingdom of heaven? Why is it difficult to enter into the kingdom of heaven? Okay. Verse 3. And I said, speak all my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place. That wide place is the kingdom of heaven, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? So this is during ancient times. So there was no airplanes. You couldn't fly over there. You had to walk. You had to go through boat, or you had to walk on foot. So that narrow path represents the difficulties. In other words, great blessings come with great difficulties and obstacles. If you don't go through the obstacles and difficulties that come with this truth, then you're not going to receive the great blessings the Lord got for you in the kingdom. That's what the angel's saying. He said, verse 6, there is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field. And that city that's set upon a broad field is the kingdom of heaven. And is full of all good things. Right? All these great blessings and rewards the Lord got for us. New bodies, immortality, glory, honor, right? Rulership. To be able to have the wisdom, knowledge, the complete wisdom and understanding of the scriptures. We're going to travel different galaxies and universes, even move planets. Like these are like, whoa, you know? This is like a blessing on another level. To be gods, man. The spiritual powers, man. To fly, to walk on water, to do what Yahweh did.
Communicate with the animals.
Boom. And also too to make food out of nothing.
Absolutely. Talk about it, King.
Oh, you could just like set a table and just wait for food there.
That's right. The best wine ever.
Yep.
Spirit, the best wine ever. One glass had you like, woo, one goblet. You like, whew.
One sip.
Yo, you like, wow, this is truly it.
That's
and that's
right.
the truth. Because remember when Yahweh made the wine at the wedding? And the man said, wow, y'all saved the best wine for last. That was the wine that they ran out. And the wine that Yahweh made, they was like, yo, y'all saved the best wine for last. You don't even know where that wine came from, man. And imagine, this is Salaki. Imagine how good the wine will be, especially being as how Yahweh said he's not going to drink till we all together again. So just imagine what he, come on, King. Just imagine what he going to to the elect that he gonna pour for them. When brothers sit and hold up, raise up a glass to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, into the kingdom. Yo, just imagine. Come on, man. Fuck this place, man. This shit is for weirdos.
That's right, man.
This shit is for weirdos, yo. Yo, consider me a weirdo. Everybody gonna be like us in the kingdom, son. For real, consider us weirdos now, yo. Everybody gonna be praising Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah down to the heathen. Everybody gonna be wearing holy garments. You understand me? So, hey, hey.
Verse 7. I want that wine too, man. That'd be the greatest wine ever. Hell yeah.
Think about it.
Verse 6 says, there is also another thing. A city is built to set upon a broad field, and that city is the kingdom of heaven, and it's full of all good things. Like we talked about, the best wine ever, the best food that's ever had in your life. You know, water, the greatest water you ever seen.
Imagine the first time drinking pure water, heaven, man. In the kingdom of heaven. Imagine everything, man. Imagine your first grape. Seriously, man, they've been giving us feedless grapes. Imagine the water flow out. Just imagine, man. Just imagine. You see, these people don't got no belief in the future, man, in the future being the kingdom of heaven. They don't believe in that, King. They don't believe in that, man. That's the last thing, the furthest thing from their minds, man. Niggas want this. Niggas want this to go on. They want to be glorified here. Fuck this, man.
That's right.
There's no glory like the glory that is to come, man. You kidding me?
Verse 7. It says the entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water. So this narrow path is extremely difficult. And that fire on the right hand and that deep water on the left symbolizes the dangers and the perils that come on this narrow path. It's dangerous. There's different perils. There's a lot of risk involved. You can easily spoil out this thing. But guess what? We was called and we answer the call. And we walk in that path. Why? Because we want all those good things. We want all those things that the Lord have in store for us. We want those things. We don't want this place. So we'll take the risk because we know what the Lord got in store for us. We'll take the risk gladly. Risking our lives, basically. That's what that symbolizes. You risking your life to enter into the kingdom. You put your own life on the line and your well-being to enter the kingdom. And you make the sacrifices. You know? You probably got family, friends telling you, oh, no, don't walk that path. You got a fire on one hand, one on the other, man. You gonna die, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Trying to take you out of this truth, one way or the other. You understand me? Yo, you know your cousin getting money now, yo? Maybe he'll give you anything you want. It has happened. You know what I'm saying? A brother might hit a number or something, 50,000 or whatever. Instead of breaking that down and putting your bill, brother wanna go get cars, new clothes, this, that, and third, and start, yo, I ain't coming to camp today. And now you ain't coming to camp no more. You know what I'm saying? God, that was supposed to have been but the Lord, he made it a stumbling block into, right? A truly righteous man would have been like, all right, I'm gonna play some horns, right? I'm gonna help out some brothers. I'm gonna make sure my bills is paid. You understand me? Now I ain't gotta do all of this overtime I've been doing for the last 2 years or something. No, you shouldn't have to. Williams, you got some overtime. You want? Nah, I'm good. Go home and study. You know, teach my children some things. For real, get some rest. You gotta just use what was supposed to be a blessing and turn it into a curse. You know? I had some more too. I'm gonna go.
It says verse 8. and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be but one man go there at once. And that's how narrow this path is. That's how difficult it is. That only one man can go at a time, which symbolizes only a few men. One man can go at a time. I'll let you know how difficult and dangerous it is. How only one man will be daring to go, be willing to go. Because it said many are called, but few are chosen. So when they in that narrow path and they see the fire in the water, and they see how difficult it gets, they feel the flame, they feel that coldness of the water, they run out. They run out of it. They're like, nah, I can't do this one. And they go back to where they were. They don't walk that path. They don't. In other words, they can't embrace the challenge. They don't embrace the suck. There's a military term that says embrace the suck, which means that you embrace difficulties and challenges and obstacles for the betterment and improvement of yourself and just to reach the goal. This is paraphrasing, so you want to embrace the suck, and that's what it is. Going through that narrow path, that difficult journey, it sucks at times. Right. You know, it's hard, right? There's challenges, it's very challenging. Right. That's what this symbolizes, that it's going to be very challenging. But guess what? You got to embrace that in order to get the reward.
Right, absolutely. All the time.
How else you going to get the reward? How else you going to get the kingdom of heaven? All these beautiful to talk about the kingdom. You being perfect, having an immortal body, having a family in the kingdom, a perfect family, living forever, no death. Being able to be with your loved ones for all eternity. Having your own planet to rule. Exploring different planets. Having all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. How you going to be able to extend to have all these spiritual things, these heavenly blessings, if you don't accept the challenge and go through your verse?
The Lord told us it was His good pleasure to give us the kingdom.
Right, that's why He said, fear not like don't fear the challenges and obstacles you face. Embrace it.
Only give it to you.
And head, yeah, but push forward.
It's gotta endure it.
Yeah, push forward. Verse 9, it says, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? So the angel telling the Esdras, like, look, this city that's built upon this wide place, the kingdom of heaven, if you don't go through adversity and challenges, you're not going to be worthy to get into the kingdom, like the odds put out. You're not going to be accepted in the kingdom.
You ain't going to have the strength to turn the key to the gate, bro. Straight up. You're not worthy. You didn't build yourself up to become worthy. You understand me? You absolutely did not. You're going to make it. You're just not going to be of the first fruit. You understand? You're going to come back into this. But back to Ecclesiastes 2. It says, verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. So don't be ready to run in time of trouble. Don't be ready to drop the truth and give up. Nah, make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So hold on to the end. The Lord telling you that thou mayest be increased, that you may get the kingdom and all the glory and the perfection that comes with making it into the kingdom. This is what the Lord telling us. This is what He was telling Sabbath. I mean, this is what He was saying. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. All right. So this was going back to when we fell out of glory, when we fell out of rulership, all the way up until now. Right. You understand me? And stuff happens.
Too, like when you get weak, that's letting you know you're gonna get weak in this shit. So you're supposed to be patient, just tolerate, and wait for the Lord to build up your strength.
When the hardships come in Esau's kingdom, because they're gonna come, because this is Esau's kingdom.
Right.
When them things come, man, when you lose a job, when you lose a loved one, when you whatever, take it cheerfully like Job did. You understand me? Yeah, he was in pain and affliction. Job put that all on him. I sinned, I went off, I ain't shit. You understand me? Take it cheerfully. Right? This was the point. I'm gonna read some more after this, but this was the point. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Like Like gold is tried in the fire, right? When you take gold to the pawn shop, what do they put it through? To test to see if it's real or not. They put it through that fire. So it's the same thing with us. The Lord is putting us through adversity to test our faith. This is a test of faith. To see, do we really believe or not? To see that we have the faith to overcome the obstacle. Because the thing is with the test is the Lord prepared us for the test, right? And all the obstacles and challenges that we face on this difficult path is all tests of faith. Meaning that you have to have the faith and believe in the word that you're reading in order to overcome that challenge and to pass that test. Oh, hey, how you doing?
And then it's not so, and I kept saying, and so all the times I tried to cross the street down there, and then all of a sudden I gave in. I just like, you know what? She don't want to stay here, and walk. And then I was like, that's why.
That's why,
I was
absolutely.
meant to pass you and say greetings.
How you doing? Good to see you. Looking well. That's good.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday.
No complaints whatsoever. No complaints. We're just trying to get it. All go to feed and sheep.
Loving that sun energy.
Absolutely. I mean, we got out here early, so we got a good portion of it. But I think we would have had more. They started flying.
Oh yeah, they created
and
this.
spraying and blocking and whatnot.
They're trying to cover
Yeah,
it
they
up,
want
but
to.
the rain
Yeah,
hit.
the Lord ain't gonna let them do
Yeah,
that.
we just can't see it, but
Yeah, he ain't gonna let them do that though.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, they're blocking it, aren't they? Trying to block it so
Yeah,
bad.
he ain't gonna let them do that. They gonna get real
They're
close.
fighting hard.
Yeah, they gonna get real close to what they want to do. They gonna be like, yeah, and just when they think they got it, he gonna topple their whole regime.
That's it.
Because like, truthfully, sister, we can't do it. We don't have no army. We don't have no bank, no money. We can't do it. You understand?
All we can do is stay in the cut.
That's right.
Keep the righteousness.
Do our diligence.
Do our due diligence. Observe the Sabbath.
Absolutely.
Once you're doing all that, you're doing the work.
Absolutely.
Because like you said, it ain't what's gonna happen. The thing is, thank you for trying to cushion the sheeple, because what's gonna happen will freak them out unless they get that cushion.
Absolutely.
That's the key.
It's understanding though. We just was talking about the only thing that's the fear is the Lord. After that,
fear itself. What's the fear about?
and he is fear itself.
Come on now.
They can't do nothing with him. He can put a creature in our face right now that'll make you lose your balance.
That's the issue though.
You understand
What
me?
you're saying right now is
Yeah.
the issue. That's why I was like, yo, if you understand who you are, what you've been through, and accept that, then the creepiest of creatures is gonna make you laugh visually. If we can see it all, which I have a doubt. I don't think the sky is this. This could be all in my head.
Absolutely.
So you're righteous. What you're saying is absolutely like, yo, that's what's gonna stop their hearts. Just don't know.
We just holding on.
But us, we're gonna be laughing like, yo, that's all you got.
We're gonna laugh in that day.
That's what's up.
When all these proud people running around and they don't know what to do with themselves.
Yeah, because all the party paintings are shut down, they can't get their whatever.
Right.
Normal life is
Why
non-existent.
you think, absolutely, why you think they legalize marijuana?
To shut the people down. Because funny enough, I started selling CBD before marijuana was legal.
Right.
And as I looked at it and how the powers that be bought up all the farmland and said you can only sell this marijuana. Because marijuana is not a bad thing, it's medicine.
Right.
But they made industrial hemp.
Right.
And that's what all these people are selling. Industrial is tainted.
For the money. And,
For the money.
And to poison people.
That's what the
End of the day.
Nazis and all the
Right.
people with the so-called
Right.
money that are trying to fight to hold this system tight.
Lori Law that make Newports and all of that.
Yep.
They got massive weed farms.
Oh yeah.
Massive.
I wouldn't touch it.
You better not.
They are
But they
inebriating
moving
people.
into everywhere.
They are. And then look, there used to be a liquor store on every block. Now there's like everybody got like marijuana. I'm like, yo, they just put y'all to sleep.
Smoke shop.
Yo,
It's funny
so
to
that you
me.
don't have to see what's going on. So you can be high and you don't have to see the truth.
Right.
You
Glad I don't do none of that.
None of it.
I'll have me some
I don't
wine,
need
and they
it.
trying to get me off of wine because I'm seeing every wine got gelatin in it.
Oh, no,
You
go
know,
for the
and-
organic.
yeah. So I'm like,
I only go for the
damn.
organic.
I'm about to start stepping on my own brakes.
That's what's up. That's what you need to do.
For real.
Well, you need to get all the wives to do it.
Right,
Come on
right,
now.
right,
What you
right.
doing?
You know?
We supposed to be making wine. That's
Absolutely.
what we did.
Absolutely.
It's okay.
Absolutely.
You know, we got to start making our bread again.
Right.
Nothing in the plastic bag.
Yeah, nah. All of this stuff is
If
designed
you don't know how to
kill
use a, sorry to cut you.
No, go ahead.
I said, if you don't know how to use a fishing pole,
rod,
you got
but
problems.
they want to lock you up for that now too.
Prospect Park is a supermarket. There's
Right.
nothing but food in Prospect
Right.
Park. Blueberries, I
Right.
go to with a basket. Don't you
Right.
know they can lock me up for picking food in Prospect Park?
I've seen it.
But most of our people don't even know that there's food in
Right,
Prospect Park.
yeah,
When they
I've seen
shut
it.
McDonald's down, people are gonna go mad
Right.
and start eating each
Right.
other.
Right.
They're like, oh my God, the food's in trouble.
That's
No,
in the
no, no.
Bible.
Food's not in trouble.
Cannibalism really is going to happen.
I know. Wait, it's gonna happen.
Right. Well, it is now. Right. Right. Yeah, it's absolutely
You think
right.
they're burying all those bodies?
Right.
No.
Right.
People are, if you're eating at McDonald's, you are a cannibal.
You got to
don't
think
even
about
know.
all that what's that universal blood? All the people with that blood? You know they
My
got
dad.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
oh.
yeah. No, that is no
Every time
way.
my dad goes in the hospital, they hook him up and
Right.
they take blood every day. And he didn't know that he can say no.
Right.
He say no.
Right.
But the sheeple are so eager.
Right.
Once you go through the doors and
Right.
he trusts them.
You're not telling me you need freaking 4 tubes of blood to see, to test me for anything.
They can take one
Sticker, that's right.
cell of blood,
And find-
unbroken,
That's
and
right.
will tell you about your
Your
whole
whole
body.
lifestyle.
That is the only time I
Absolutely.
let someone take my blood.
Absolutely.
The person said, I can heal you, I just need one drop of your
Right.
blood. So
Right.
why are they taking vials
Right.
and vials of
Right.
blood?
Yeah.
Because he has the O type blood, and if you
Right.
go to Wall Street,
That's right.
it's on Wall Street.
That's right.
Because these flugal rods are trying to
Right. They're
survive.
trying to live forever.
They're dead, but
Yeah.
they're trying to live.
They're trying to live
They
forever.
and they're living through the original.
That's right.
The
Always.
original man is what's holding them up.
Always.
When we drop them,
Always.
they got to go.
We always.
Not we, but we've been tricked in loving them more than ourselves.
Absolutely.
And that's the real.
That's why we out here doing what we do. And
I
let them know
appreciate
you're hated just as much as you hate.
What's up?
Just as much. And you know what's worse? God hates you.
What's up?
So forget about all that other.
And the son is very prejudiced.
The son hate the hell out you.
Oh my God.
The hell out you. That's why you trying to block it.
That's what's up.
That's why you need SPF 88 and all of that other wild stuff. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. Actually, I shouldn't put nothing on before I go out in the sun. How about that?
There are these black companies, and I say black because they're black companies
Right.
with suntan lotions talking about we can get cancer too. I said, wait.
Since when?
I said, wait, have you been to Africa?
Right.
And do you think anybody in Africa where the sun shines every day if
Putting
it
on
can?
SPF.
It's a freak
Yeah,
out
you're
here.
playing yourself. I remember years ago, I put cocoa butter on. I was young. And went outside like to die.
Burning up?
Yeah. I like frying myself. So what you talking about, man?
Just
You go
be.
outside just out the shower, you're gonna start sweating, and the oil's gonna come out, and it's gonna look like you put lotion on.
Natural oils.
It's gonna look like you
Ooh,
put
and talk
lotion.
about the oils. That pineal,
Right,
that golden oil.
right.
Don't you know we have to be so careful with our... See, if you go in this museum, you ain't gonna find no flugal rods in here.
Right.
They digging them up. Guess what they digging up?
Right,
Us.
absolutely.
I'm like, where's Hitler?
Right.
Where's your
Right.
ancestors?
Right.
Why we gotta go up in
Right.
there and see my ancestors? Because we got gold,
Right.
we got
Right.
silver
Right.
in the hair.
Everything is in us.
We are so valuable that they
Right.
want us living in there.
Right. Years ago, I read that every element on the planet is in us.
It's in us.
Every single element is in us. Every single element is in us. You understand?
But the most important thing that I was saying about that, they say something about liquid gold, and they made a cartoon about it. You know, like the Simpsons. They know more than they want us to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're just hoping we don't know what
Right.
they know. But they put it in cartoons so that they can see it.
Right.
They were killing these specific whales for the liquid gold and the tiny whales. Throwing the whole body away.
The
just
whales
for
was
them.
us.
The whales was us.
Well,
Yes,
right.
and I just saw that, I knew this, but when I saw that anime, it just brought it all home. I was like, oh my God, we don't even know how God is
Right.
doing that.
Yeah.
And we should be paying attention to our day.
You know an ounce of melanin is worth more than an ounce of gold?
Yes. But most people don't know that.
Go figure.
You know what else I found out just quickly about the Mother Goddess, who's also very important? Did you know that this is Mother Goddess? Is actually she's in this museum. They have her as the Mother Goddess. Brooklyn Museum.
All right. Oh, they have a
In there.
called Moot. How do you spell that?
M-U-T.
M-U-T? Oh, you know I don't believe in none of that stuff though.
No, it's part of us. You got to understand. There's something that they do. Wait, why don't you believe in Moot?
For one, I never heard of her, but for two,
we haven't heard about a lot of things.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't even want to get into that, but I don't believe in no God but the God of the Bible. He don't have a wife. He don't have a mother and father.
Well, my apologies. My language is the only language I can speak, and so even when people say God and all that, you know that's just like saying black, Negro.
You think so?
Well, because it's just the language, a bastard language. It's not really our language. We used to speak without talking.
Well, I could say Yahweh.
That's not English.
It's not.
My point is, I'm speaking. Right, I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with you.
English is a bastard language.
Right, so I'm saying God is not.
Right.
That's English. So
I say that
I wouldn't let that offend you. Oh, I understand.
I'm not offended.
Oh, good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I was just sharing with you that there's an energy that happens, and whether it's good or bad, it happens right before our eyes, and I just discovered it because the Mother Goddess, which is kind of like Christ. Christ just means it's more than one.
Not to cut you, but where was Moot? Like where was she from? Where was her? Like you know what people worship her or whatever.
Mother Goddess.
Like
I don't know how to answer that question. It's a good question, and I will.
You understand what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, but it's like saying what type of people worship. You know, it's like well, certain people do and certain people don't.
But he is the God of the Hebrews.
Right.
You know, because like, all right, you have Babylon, you have goddesses and gods of the Babylonian Empire.
And you said goddess,
right? You did.
Right. I think when right. So Moot is Isis.
Okay, all right.
It's Isis. So I'm talking energy.
Okay, I got
I'm only talking
even
energy.
better. All right,
Good. And I'm telling you about energy.
So you were saying negative or positive?
No, negative and positive is just energy.
Right, that's what
It's not good or bad. When?
That's what you said?
No. What I was saying about Isis, Mother Goddess, is that I've lived here for 30-something years, and I didn't really see the terrain where we're living is important. And I'm sharing you my discovery of the fact that the museum is a feminine space as opposed to energy land. The land is shaped like two ovaries and a womb.
Wow.
Now this is what made it more interesting for me. Not just the fact that this is feminine with the Vesica Pisces thing in the front for all these buildings.
Right.
On Labor Day, this Labor Day,
Right.
they have a parade coming.
Straight into
And you know where it stops to perform? Where do they stop to perform? Right at the Vesica Pisces.
Right.
All that sexual energy.
Right.
I'm only talking energy.
Right.
Which is real.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was like, yo, they know. We just don't know. And all the sheep will come up here gyrating and they perform right at the Vesica Pisces. It's not necessarily a negative thing. It's telling you what you're doing with the energy that we're not doing. It's our energy. They know about it. We don't. And as we're so busy arguing about God and we're trying to just move.
They're absorbing that energy.
And I'm glad I came over here because I needed to share that with someone because there's
That's
not a lot of
big,
people I can share
I
that
ain't
with.
gonna lie.
But that's real.
It makes sense. That makes a lot of
sense.
sense because
had they not
that's
stopped
like
in front of the
long
museum,
penis
why didn't they go?
going into
why didn't they go to another park?
Right.
Because of the Vesica Pisces.
Yo.
It's so deep. Do your
You
research.
said
though.
Vesica?
Vesica Pisces is just the shape
Right.
of the feminine entity that brings to life.
And then Labor
That's
Day.
why I said
Labor.
Day and what actually happens. And why does it happen?
And they
right
always
in
got
front?
you thinking it's about workers.
Dude.
Labor about workers.
You're
Labor
working all
about
right.
pushing out a baby.
Working for them.
Right, but yeah, yo, that's big.
That's really big.
Yeah, 'cause they do stuff like that, man.
They're using our energy. They're using everything about us. So we need to. We really need to know. Right? We're glad. Thank you for letting me share that too. I thought it was special.
That's different. That's good. That's good knowledge
And
to
they put
have.
it in the language too. It's like it's not even hidden. It's just that we don't know.
Don't pay attention.
We don't pay
That was
attention.
big, right
They got us magic back.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we got a lot to catch
Then they came with the Puff Daddy Diddy Pop, more distractions.
up. Oh, and did you realize that was Saturn's cube?
Say that again.
Did you go to the library and see Jay-Z thing?
I did not. But what happened in there?
They put a Satan's cube. So Saturn's cube. They put Saturn's cube.
Right, absolutely.
Energy.
It's still in there?
Yes.
It's part of his exhibit? But he's a demon though.
Oh, I know.
I used to really like be a fan. And then I woke up. I was a huge fan. You know, and wow.
We can wake up though.
Yeah,
We can forgive
and
ourselves. Like that was part of your journey.
I wasn't trying to go there. I didn't see the
I walked by every because I worked that way, and then one day at night when it wasn't blaring his lyrics in his face, it was just a black cube, and I was reading about Saturn's cubes all over the world, and I was like,
there's one right there.
in Brooklyn.
And
I'm
they
like,
know,
oh my
you know.
God, Jay-Z just put up Saturn's cube right at the tip of. See, this area is very spiritual. I mean, it's just the East Coast, where we already know is actually more deeper than people know.
And part of it is because of our time here,
Yes.
so to speak. You know, people don't
We're
realize
right
that.
on time.
Yeah,
We're supposed to be here.
yeah, absolutely.
What a wonderful time to be
Alive. What's the word you use?
conscious.
Yeah, truly. Yeah.
This time, we need to.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time.
It really is.
Speak that all the time. It's a beautiful time. A lot of people don't grasp it. You know, that's what we're trying to do, man. Get them to grasp it. Joe, you just opened me up to something. I'm gonna do a little.
A lot of these
Because it's a lot of little rituals and stuff go on under our noses.
And right at that arch too.
And
which is
yeah,
that arch,
absolutely.
which is a magnet.
That arch, the arch of Titus, right?
At Grand
Yeah. That's copied throughout the world.
It's magnet.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. I think they all play strategically.
They are.
Right? And another thing
Like a
is
pyramid.
those people, that particular emperor and general and all of that nonsense, did a lot to our people. You know, so for him to have a big flowing arch and all of that, you understand? That's what I got for that, because it's all about keeping us oppressed.
Yes. They're just putting their dead people around as fake symbols of power. Because they have to show their faith, even though they were, they got to put them there just so that we can forget that. That don't mean a thing to us.
Right. Have us. I remember when I was young, I knew everything about that place. I was big on it. Then I got older and realized, what they really were, even down to they pedophilia and they LGBTQ lifestyle. I started backing off of that, like, whoa, but between junior high school going into high school, I was a Roman buck. All A's, anytime Rome came up, A's, Greece, A's, B's, A plus.
They had the perfect slave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not knowing how brilliant you were,
What?
they took your brilliance and put it in a pool, in a lump.
Now half of that stuff, like,
probably
Lord,
created
wipe
so
my
many other
mind of
things.
it. I don't even remember half of that stuff. I used to Jason, Odyssey, all the little
Made you
Greek
feel good
myths
about
and all of
yourself
that.
too.
Yeah, like
You're grading you. It says something about like meat grading, like meat grade
Right,
A.
absolutely.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Foul play. But our parents didn't know any better.
No, and I don't blame them.
Today's parents.
Shit, like my grandmother was born in 1914. Yeah, that's like damn near turn of the century. Those are like parents do the best they can, you know. I got a great mom, man. You know, she ain't, know a lot. Smart, man. My mother's smart, right? She, as far as like the Lord tried to give us what she knew. So now I'm giving her what I know. You know, it's a give and take. You know, like you see how they say the roles reversed. She wiped my behind her. Now I'm kind of wiping hers. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching her now. You know. Yeah, no, I don't literally mean that. Thank you, Lord. My mom,
I literally mean that.
Yeah,
I'm the
sorry.
caregiver to my father, and right now I have someone watching him while I take a breather. But and I had to learn unconditionally. My father wasn't there for me. My mother was there. I mean, if I could, I would be carrying my mother's head in my backpack, but that's not like anymore. So I had to let her go. But my father wasn't there for me. I had no reason to take care of him, but taking care of himself was something. Just because he wasn't there, we did many things that I could easily give him to the system. Why would I do that?
That's just our nature. That's just in you spiritually.
It is.
That's just our
It has to be.
That's
the
how
hardest thing I've ever done.
I know it.
How are you going to take care of somebody that didn't care for
I
you?
never took care of you.
Open bank accounts for other kids and then open a bank account for me. Like, I got, and I'm going to shut that down.
Right.
Suffice it to say, it's beautiful to be in this office. I didn't know it had it in, but it is in there. It's in all of us. Not all of us.
No, I did. It's just some people, they may never wake up to that.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Everybody has their time.
Right.
I also have to check there's like statues in this museum.
I was trying to do that too.
No, I was told after I figured out the whole Visca Pisces and the Labor Day thing, I was like, somebody puts
It's like
a tickle in my ear. They're like, yo, check out the statues.
Yeah, I was trying to do that.
Apparently it gets deeper.
Yeah, the names and all of that. I was trying to. Yeah, I was trying to. It go all the way around. It start from over here. All the way around. One good day, it probably more than likely it's gonna have to be after the winter. You know, he's still here. God willing. But I'm gonna definitely look into that. Because I was trying to, because we used to prophesy inside the gate right there by that big stone block.
Yes.
But then we come in one day and they had a electronic box on the side of it. I didn't know what it was about, but I'm good. Yeah, once we saw that, we was like, whoa, what's that?
Yeah,
we started coming over here. So if I see
too.
any boxes and electronics over here, we gonna move from here. I didn't know what that was, and I wasn't trying to find out. I ain't taking pictures and Google it, nothing. Yo, we out. It's probably still there.
No, it is. Because I sit it there when the sun is shining.
Right.
I'm not sitting on the stump. That's when I saw it. I was sitting on they cut a tree.
And you saw it.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely.
And I was like, yeah, because I noticed all the little things they put up. All the cameras and all the, okay, when they start putting up more, like Eastern Parkway doesn't have so many of those whatever, those. Right, there's not so many, which is interesting. But if you go in the side streets, there's all these towers, electrical towers, 4 and 5 of them on buildings in Manhattan, riddled with them. But I don't see too many on Eastern Parkway.
The buildings might not be too high. We might need higher buildings. Because I look like you can see over here.
Yeah, they are going down there, I thought. Maybe they just started. I don't know what that's about either, but I don't like it. That's why I use magnets and everything around, like just lock it, you know?
Yeah, but I just keep my faith.
Yeah, that's all.
Nothing these people can do to me can do nothing to me. Nothing they can do against me gonna happen. It ain't gonna matter. We're gonna just keep pushing our faith. That's it.
Pleasure. Thank you for the time. Be well.
All right, take care. All right. Yo, that Labor Day thing, that's a ritual. That's real. She really just came with some truth. That's why the Lord had her smelling that and wouldn't let her go. She heard what she said?
Yep.
I believe her. The traffic and everything she couldn't cross down there. I really believe her. All the way to Franklin Avenue, kid. All the way to Franklin Avenue. Yo. You understand me? She like, yo, she just started walking out here, then it hit her. Like, oh, the brothers be right there. Yeah.
Got the block out.
Absolutely.
But that's basically what happened.
Smell out. You know? I got something real quick.
If you had something, I wanted to finish that Ecclesiasticus, but that was the point on that Ecclesiasticus. But it's more in that Ecclesiasticus 7th chapter. You got something?
It is Isaiah 26 and 17. It reads, like as a woman with child that draweth near the time of her delivery is in pain and crieth out in her pain, so have we in thy sight, O Lord, Yahweh Shah. And that's how we are, you know. We're at a stage now. We're at a stage now to where like we're ready to be delivered. There's like a child in the mother's womb, and you got them labor pains and her water's growing. She's getting all the contractions and the pain because that child is ready to come out. That's the same with us. We're crying and we're catching all this hell because we're ready to leave. We're ready to get the fuck up out of here. We're ready for deliverance.
That the 2/3 ain't catching hell. That the 2/3 ain't sighing and crying. That the 2/3 don't see this place ain't it. And they don't want to be here no more. Like, yo, I really don't want to be here no more.
2/3 are like the baby that got the womb. They ain't get delivered. They don't want deliverance. They want to stay in that womb.
Jehovah's Witnesses? All right. Jehovah's Witnesses. We got Jehovah's Witnesses in the house, y'all. How ironic. We got Jehovah's Witnesses in the house. They getting ready to break off and go sell dreams. Look, they deep too. They probably just came from kicking people's doors down and shit. They probably just came in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Jehovah don't hit me no more. They deep too, Jehovah's Witness gang. They deep as hell. My Lord. You know? Yeah, I be having jokes. Sometimes. I be having jokes. Yo, y'all saw them. They was
Nah, they was deep. They was deep, yeah.
Homeboy was like Jehovah's Witnesses. Homeboy was like, that's right, yeah. The Spanish dude, you saw him, right? He was like, yeah. I wanted to say, get the fuck out of here, but I ain't disrespectful. But I had to throw that shot like, yo, we got Jehovah's Witnesses in the house. Jehovah's Witnesses.
Talking about that bullshit, man.
Talking about that bullshit.
That's right. I'm gonna read it for you, Sirach, too.
I think it's verse 6. Do verse 5 again.
This is Sirach 2 and 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. But like I said earlier, where that gold that's being tried in the fire, to be tried means to be tested. So what is the test that we're undertaking? This is the test of faith. All right? This is the test of faith. All right? We are those men, right? That men is that person, right? That man, woman, the child. We're being tested. Our faith is being tested to see if it's true, if it's genuine. Like gold is tried in the fire, right? If you want to test to see if the gold is real or not, when you take it to the pawn shop, you put it through fire, you put that acid upon it. It's the same with us. The Lord is testing our faith to see do we genuinely believe? Do we genuinely believe in Him? Because all the tests that He put in our path, all the challenges, the obstacles that He put in our path, those are going to be, like I said, the only way you're going to overcome that is through faith. So if you don't got the faith, that test or that challenge is going to destroy you. It's going to break you. Continuing on, it says, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So this is not just to test our faith, to see that we got the faith, and to build it up. Because once you get over one challenge and another, that builds up your confidence, which in turn builds up your faith and your spirit. So it's not just to build you up, Yeah, and not just to test your faith, but to build you up, to make you acceptable. To make you acceptable, make you stronger in the faith. To make you rooted and established in the faith. All right? Verse 6, it says, believe in him, and he will help thee. So this is about, again, the faith. You got to trust in the Lord over the appearance of things. Because you're going to face challenges in your life that it's not going to look, it's going to look ugly. It's not going to look good. It's not going to look like you can make it. Like you can pay that bill, that you can, that you're going to have that money at the end of the month, what you need. And so you're going to have that job at the end of the day. That things are not going to look right for the help of your child. Like you got to have faith in the Lord that he'll help you through that. You got to have faith in him, believe in his power. Believe in him. And trust in his power. That he could deliver you out of all situations. Like I said it many times before. You always must have the fundamental belief that Yahweh Shema Shah could deliver you out of all situations. All of them. The scriptures tell us there are many afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers us from all the same. We should paraphrase it. Many afflictions. You're going to go through a lot of things in this truth. But the Lord going to deliver you because you're doing the right thing. And you believe and trust in him. So just trust and believe in the Lord. When things don't look right, when things don't look like you're going to make it, keep the faith. And the Lord's going to help you. He's going to guide you through it. He's going to help you through whatever challenge and obstacles you're facing in your life. You got to trust and believe in him and his power. And not lean on your own understanding and stop walking by faith. That's what you said
about sight. You said start walking by faith.
I said stop walking by faith. Stop walking by faith. And you start walking by sight. You see? You get it? You start looking. In other words, you start believing.
When you going off, you saying.
Yeah, because you stop walking by faith and you start walking by sight. I know that sounds tricky, bro. Like it says in 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. But we walk by faith and not by sight. So we have faith. This is the walk of faith. So we got faith that no matter what we see, no matter how the things appear, no matter what danger or trouble that we're on, right, we keep the faith and the Lord delivers us. He helps us through it. He gives us, he sends people our way, different resources that we need to overcome that challenge or obstacle that we face. But that's the point. We gotta keep the faith. The Lord, sometimes taking a test to see are you gonna trust him or believe on him? Are you gonna believe the appearance of things and think you're not gonna make it and stumble and depression? Or are you gonna believe on him? It's like he did with the Moses and the children of Israel. Right? When he had Pharaoh and his army come against him by the Red Sea. That was a test.
That's basically what you said.
Yeah. This is verse 6. It says, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Right. So the Lord.
You read that already?
Yeah. No, I didn't finish it out.
That savory smell of the Lord.
That's right.
If that bother you, you ain't healthy in your spirit. If that smell bother you, you're not healthy in your spirit.
That's right.
That's going up to the God of the Bible. If that bother you, you're not healthy in your spirit.
That's right.
That's all that is.
Stay away from that pork.
That's all that is. That's all these witnesses. I don't know where they come from. They must have had a Jehovah's Witness conference.
Yeah. Stay away from that pork. Stay away from that pork.
Pork is no good.
That's right.
The Lord said pork is no good for you.
That's right.
It's in the Bible that you're not supposed to eat pork. You're not supposed to eat shrimp. You're not supposed to eat lobster. The Bible says that.
That's right.
The Bible.
The Lord going to destroy all you pork eaters.
All you pork eaters, you can see the pork on their chin. The pork juice on it. There's more of them coming. We're going to go back to the pork talk.
Thou shalt not eat the swine.
Pork is no good for you. The Bible tells you that pork is not to be eaten. The Bible tells you you are not to eat the swine. The swine is unclean to you.
And if you eat it, the Lord going to destroy you.
The Lord will destroy you for eating pork.
That's right.
Swine is no good. All right? This is scripture. This is scripture. Pork is an abomination. It is not food. The swine was put on the earth to clean the earth. It was not put on to be food for man. All right?
Hey, you gotta hit him with that swine.
Man, I'm glad you did that. You just can't let them know, y'all. You know they going off. They all eating. They like, man, we gonna get pork now. I'm about to go get a bacon cheeseburger. Right
Wicked
now.
ass demons. That's why they're gonna be destroyed.
Bacon cheeseburger.
Verse 7 it says, but you know, going back to verse 6, it says, believe in him and he will help thee, order thy way aright and trust in him. So no matter what you're facing in your life, no matter what obstacles and challenges that you face, continue to believe and have faith in the Lord that he'll deliver you and that he'll strengthen you through it. And sometimes the Lord allows obstacles and challenges in your way to test you to see, are you going to crumble under the appearance of the challenge, or are you going to have the faith that he'll strengthen you and help you overcome? No? Verse 7 it says, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest you fall. It says, ye that fear the Lord. So only those that fear the Lord, right, are gonna wait on him, wait on his mercy, wait on him to strengthen them and help and guide them and help them to overcome the challenges and the obstacles that they face.
What do you mean? Like, think about what the scripture is saying. This whole scripture. His mercy, his ultimate mercy is us getting into the kingdom. That's what the Yahweh Shah told us. We that had his patience, right? That kept the patience of his word. So the Lord telling us, wait on his mercy. We wait on the Lord's mercy each and every day. That's an exercise. You understand me? That patience, that waiting, that waking up in the morning and thanking Yahweh Shah for getting us up. Thanking him for our parents still being here, our siblings. You understand me? Our loved ones. Thanking him for our daily bread. You understand me? All of these is exercises and thanking the Lord and waiting on his mercies, waiting for him to perform his miracles, which he performs every day. His mercy is a miracle. You understand me? Who these people not getting it? You know, all praises. So when he telling us right then and there in that 7th verse, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. If you fall, you're not getting into the kingdom. Outright. First fruits. If you fall out of this truth, you understand me? If you go aside, you're not getting in immediately. You're going to burn. You're going to have a lot of discomfort and pain leading up to the day of the Lord and during, right? So you waiting for that mercy, that ultimate mercy is your entrance into the kingdom. That ultimate mercy is well done.
This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints being the Israelites, starting with the elect. But it says, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High, Yahweh, and the faith of Yahweh Shah. So that's the key. You got to keep the commandments, and you got to have faith in Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah. That's the key. That's how you get into the kingdom. That's the key to the kingdom. Faith and works. Faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah and keeping those commandments. So anybody that tell you not to keep the commandments is a damn fool, man. And they leading you to death.
The truth is not in there.
That's right. They leading you to death, man. So that's the only way you're gonna get in, by having faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah and keeping those commandments to the best of your ability. It says, ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
It's the reward.
Kingdom of heaven.
Eternal life, right?
Right.
It's telling you it's not gonna fail. Believe him. Believe him. That's only for you that fear the Lord. Believe him, and your reward shall not fail. It will not, it shall not, it cannot fail. Come on, man. That's simple. It ain't. It's simple. It's simple. Go ahead.
It says, verse 9, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy.
Come on, ye that fear the Lord. How come them last 3 verses was ye that fear the Lord? Those is promises and commandments, yo. Or commandments and promises, however which you want to. It said, ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy. It ain't asking you, are you going to wait for his mercy? No, wait for his mercy and go not aside lest ye fall. That's a commandment. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him. and your reward shall not fail. In a promise. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, we have much hope, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Hope for these things. I'm commanding you. Ye that fear the Lord. Once you do have that fear, you're a servant. You understand me? So he dealing with you, right? And now you gotta show your commitment. Gotta show your commitment. Verse 2.
Oh, come.
We gonna stop at 12.
It says, look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? But that's nobody.
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 You in all faith. You understand me? All your heart and soul, you pouring out, calling Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Abba, Bahashem Yahweh Shah. He despised you for that?
No. Because the thing is this too. If he didn't want you to call on him, he would have never gave you his name.
Never.
If he didn't want you to serve him and reverence him, he would have never put that fear on you.
Never.
You see?
He wouldn't have told Moses who he was to pass down to you. He wouldn't have gave us Yahweh Shah and told us that my name is in him. Right?
Right.
My name is in his name. He would have never gave us Yahweh Shah. He would have never had Yahweh Shah sacrifice himself for our sake. Okay.
Verse 11, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways.
Double-minded man.
Right, double-minded. Like you basically you're doubting the Lord's mercy. You're doubting the Lord's character. That's where double-minded is. You're doubting that He'll have mercy on you. You're doubting that He'll save you in a situation. You're doubting that He can actually lift you from the situation.
Faint hands, fearful hearts. Your heart fearful because you're afraid to give up the world. You understand me? You're afraid to lean on Yahweh Shah. People won't be talking about you. You understand me? Your hands faint. You let the plow go. You understand me? You couldn't hold on to that plow no more. You was crying about your calluses and shit. You understand me? Your grip loosening. Instead of you hold on with one hand and you work that out and put that hand on, you work out that other hand and you start pushing. Keep plowing.
Now, quick precept. This is Luke chapter 6. Verse. Luke 9, my bad. It's a lot here. Luke chapter 9. Luke chapter 9 and verse 62. Luke 9 and 62. It reads, and Yahweh Shah said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God.
No. And that's just that.
And what is the plow? The plow is the work. That's why it's called the plow, because plow, like when you're plowing the field
work
and you're taking care of a field, that's strenuous work. That's hard labor.
That's work.
So it says, no man put his hand on the plow and turn it back. Like you get tired of the work. You get tired of laboring. You get upset at the hard labor that you're doing. Like you get tired, you just give up.
How Shah said he would give us rest. He said he would give us rest.
And looking back, because also too, like they had like an ox, and they had like a way where they have to swing the ox to keep him straight. Because if he looks back, he can mess up the work. He can mess up the field. So the seed.
It's like when you running, you look over your shoulder, you start running in the shit, going the opposite way and all of that. You gotta stay focused.
Right, so the man that's working that's plowing the field, he gotta make sure that ox stays straight, or else that the field the work will get messed up. You see, unless you know the work will be ruined. So that's what it's like. You know you can't turn back, because if you look back, you're going to destroy yourself. You know, you're going to destroy yourself.
Verse 13. Then you got more on that?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, it has to be the work. When you gotta stick to the work. You gotta stick to what you've been taught. And you gotta continue in the order that you've been taught. Continue in the things that you learn. You can't stray away from it, because if you do, then that means that you're gonna easily
Mess up the field.
yeah.
You're gonna mess up the field, man. Word. Got it?
Verse 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended.
So now when you fall out, when you let people talk you out of it, you understand me? When you didn't defend the gospel. So you're not gonna be defended. Plain and simple. You didn't defend the gospel. You didn't stand firm in the faith. This ain't even no adversity yet, huh? Straight up, man, we ain't seen nothing yet. You couldn't stand tall and defend the gospel, telling people, yo, get away from me. Get away from me, Satan. Back up. Nah, you couldn't do that. So yeah, you're not worthy to be defended. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 14, it says, Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
Once more. Break it down, but once more, lost patience. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, like the Ak just had the precept, said that since you have kept the word of my patience, right? That comes with enduring. Yahweh Shah did
Right.
until the end. He asked the Father, listen, remove this cup from me. But if not, I understand. Not my will, but your will be done. We have the same right. We have the same right. We have the same right to ask the Lord to do this thing, right? But we also have a duty to follow it to the end. You understand me? Not our will, but Yahweh Shah's will be done, right? Yahweh Shah know what we gotta go through. Yahweh know what we gotta go through. You understand me? No, it's on us to know what we gotta go through and be prepared to go through it.
Real quick too, I want to say when it says you got lost patience, that means you lost faith. Like, because you stopped believing. Like, you was that servant, as Yahweh Shah broke it down, Lord Yahweh Shah broke it down in the parable. You was that servant who told himself that the master was delaying his coming, and you started drinking and partying, and you beat your other servants.
Absolutely.
You know, that's you losing patience. You basically gave up and said, I'm going to just do what I want to do. I'm going to go back in the world. You know, I'm going to do my own thing. You see what I'm saying? So now, when you leave this truth to do your own thing, that's when the Lord going to destroy you. He's going to judge you immediately. And that's the incident of that one of the brothers from the DMX camp that happened. A young dude, you know, he left the truth. I believe for a woman or something like that. And like, I don't remember the count, but he left the truth, he left the camp, and like a week later, the Lord destroyed him.
Murdered out here?
No, I think he got shot. He got fatally wounded.
Murdered?
No, but he survived it. He didn't die.
Fatally is death.
Not fatally, but he was seriously injured.
Oh, okay.
So
Fatal is death. That's
he
it.
didn't die from it.
You ever saw Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
What happened at the end when he said fatality? What that fatality look
Yeah.
like? Yeah, it was snatch your spine out and head off and all that. Fatal means death. That's what people.
Right. So I'm going to say seriously injured,
Right.
but he survived the ordeal.
Right,
But
yeah.
that was judgment from the Lord. You know?
He ain't come back
Brothers
yet?
know. Nah, I don't know. I ain't get
I'd have ran back to the camp, yo, pleading with the brothers.
I don't know.
Yo, Salakia, yo, I hold up the sign till my arms fall off. Salakia, Bashim Yahushua, but brothers be in their pride. Brothers be in their pride, man. That pride coming before the fall. Word, that pride shit and this dealing with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, get the fuck out of here. Pride, knock you the fuck off. You fucked up. I showed you you fucked up. You walk away from this. I showed you. I saved you alive. You felt it, but I saved you alive. And you still want to come properly? You don't want to return to the brothers and ask the brothers to forgive you? Firstly, ask me. Repent, pray, fast, come to me for forgiveness, and then go to your brothers. Go to your brothers and ask your brothers, just like Judah and them did when they sold Joseph off. It took years. But didn't they ask him for forgiveness? The same fucking thing y'all gotta do. That fall out the truth and the Lord smite your ass. Did he smite Judah and them with the famine? Motherfuckers be forgetting and think that the Lord not gonna make you pay. Make you pay. Now you gotta go get your pops and shit like that and explain to your pops why your brother alive. I thought he was dead. Yeah, nah, pops, we you understand? You what? My baby? Like, nah, yeah, you gotta, the Lord gonna make you pay. It might be 30 years later, 20 years later, 10 years later. You're lucky if he make you pay immediately and save you alive and you got a chance to repent. You lucky then. This is why, not lucky, you blessed. Salakia. And this is why I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to the Lord because he don't make me wait 100 years to pay for my transgressions. Wow, you did that whole ass. Now I'm like, oh, you understand me?
Right,
and I'm on knees now, and I'm grateful that like I don't be really trying to cross barriers and step on toes and go off and be sinning out here. You understand? For real, like because immediately you punish me. I don't get no long run of foulness, man. Immediate punishment and understand where it came from. Yo, I'm grateful for that.
Right,
man, I'm grateful for that.
All is love.
Grateful for that. Verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. Word is in capital letters. I mean, words start with a capital. You will not disobey his word. That's saying you're going to believe on Yahweh Shah. That's why you got to know that them people is not the people. Because Yahweh Shah is not a thought to them. You understand me? That's why you got to know that them people is not the people. Because Yahweh Shah is not a thought to them. You understand? And then the ones that run around and, all right? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. Absolutely. His ways, his commandments, his judgments. We're going to keep all of those. You understand me? That's what they were set up for. They wasn't set up for us to just look at and have the 10 commandments in the frame on our wall and all of that. It's more than 10 commandments, but you know that's the basis. But that's not how we keep his ways by putting them on our wall and walk by and looking at them. Nah, yo, you gotta really make a conscious effort to physically and spiritually keep his ways. He gave us a bunch of them. Some of them we can't. You know, it's just like that unless you're making your own clothes and growing your own food and things of that nature. Some of them we just can't. But to the best of our abilities, prayer and fasting and supplication, yo, the Lord will keep us and help us in these situations. It's that's hard for us.
In the Psalm chapter 78 and verse 4, it says, "We will not hide them from their children, shewing to the generation to come the praise of the Lord Yahweh and his strength and his wonderful works that he has done. For he has established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers, that they should make them known to their children." Verse 6, that the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who should raise and declare them to their children. That verse 7, that they might set their hope in Yahweh Shema Shah and not forget the works of Yahweh Shema Shah, but keep his commandments. So we was given the law, statutes, and commandments to learn and keep and then to teach to our children, so that we put our hope in the Lord. And that's what happened that during the 7-year slave trade, and over time we just got the Lord. Why? Because we didn't keep his commandments. But the Lord is clear, the Lord is balance. So he kept that knowledge with a small remnant, even in slavery. That's why you had like Israelites, you had like they probably did like really secret meetings. They would teach people. They would go with the commandments and they would go with the account the stories of the scriptures. So you had a few that didn't have the knowledge, you know, and we just didn't have it as a whole as a nation. But that knowledge was still preserved during slavery, you know.
Verse 16. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well, pleasing unto him. And they that love him shall be filled with the Lord. And the way to get filled with the Lord is through studying, through asking for him to fill you with that Holy Spirit. You understand me? To keep your lamp full, right? It said that you will seek that which is well and pleasing unto him. You understand me? And that's keeping the Lord's statutes and commandments to the best of your ability. As far as the brothers getting out here and pushing this word of truth and sincerity, regardless, understand me, to the sisters, you know, being submissive and keepers at home, you know, to the aged woman, how she deal with the younger sisters and things of that nature. You know, we all got a duty, man. We all got a duty, and it ain't easy. You understand me? But the Lord said that his laws were not grievous. You understand me? So it shouldn't be a grief and a sad affair to keep the word of the Lord, to keep his ways. It shouldn't be a sad affair.
And it's only grievous to a sinner.
That's it.
And someone who loves wickedness.
That's it. You understand me? Verse 17. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. And when is he looking at us? All the time. It's that this is big. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. Right? The eyes of the Lord is always upon us. You understand me? Always. So that means that we're supposed to prepare our hearts and humble our souls always, man. I know we get out here and we get boisterous, we get fired up. That doesn't give us a lack of humility. We gotta raise our voices. That does not mean that we're not humble. You understand me? In the sight of the Lord, this is humbling. This is humbling. Standing out here in front of these so-called well-to-do, high-heeled, high-minded people and praising Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, and pushing the word and the truth of the kingdom. This is humbling in and of itself. I've had people walk by that knew me from the world and all that. So, all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shah, B'Hashem, Kakadar. You can't care. Yeah, you knew the heathen. You knew the Gentile. You understand me? You knew the 2/3. I am no longer that. You understand me? But in and of itself, it's humbling. You know, did the scripture say, get this from me, that we make a fool of ourselves? For Yahweh Shah's sake, absolutely, and don't have a problem with it. You know, and it's more to come. You can read your precept.
Come, this is Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 2. It says, for all those things have my hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushua. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. So the Lord's always looking at us because we're poor and of a contrite spirit, and we tremble at the word. I mean, we fear the Lord.
We fear Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Tremble at the mention of his name.
That's right.
You understand me? You can find that next one. Let me just finish the story. They that fear Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy, meaning great, meaning unmeasurable. You understand me? Meaning innumerable.
Infinite mercy. Meaning
infinite. So is as is his majesty. His majesty can't be measured, nor can his mercies be. All praises to Yahweh. All praises.
First Corinthians chapter 4 verse 10, it says, We are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised.
Why is that? We get out here and push the truth and the word. We in the field. We getting down and dirty. You understand me? The muck and the mire. We really out here. You got men that seem to be pushing the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, but ultimately are not. You know, and you also have men that do push the truth. You know, that's strong. That's like our elders. You know, like the elders. They swift. You know, in this word, they powerful. You know, in this truth. You know, and that's a beautiful thing. You know, but we out here, we humbling ourselves, we making fools of ourselves in the Lord's sight, in His sake, for His sake. You know, and we love Him. We love Him. I'm grateful that He gave the opportunity. You understand me? I'm grateful that He gave the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding to come out here and do this thing.
That's right.
Grateful.
Yes.
So very grateful. You know? It's getting hard to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Isaiah 4. It's Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name and take away our reproach. All right, so that's 7 women. 7 means completion. So you're going to have to complete a number of women. You're going to have women, and this is during the time of World War III, because during that time of the Great World War III, right, you're going to have men that are drafted. Majority of the men in this country are going to be drafted, all right, to fight in that war.
They're going to be doomed.
Exactly.
They're going to be doomed.
So,
like I told that woman not to cut you off, but the majority of young men been getting locked up since God knows when. They've been locking up black, so-called black, brown, and native. You understand me? Jake been getting locked up. Jake been getting locked up at an alarming rate. You understand me? So all the fighting age men right now is in jail. All the fighting age men right now got felonies and whatnot. You can't go into the military with a felony. What you gonna do now? These white men ain't going to war like that. Just the ones in like West Virginia and shit like that. Not no white man with money ain't going to war, and he damn sure ain't sending his fucking son to fight for this place. You understand me? So what y'all gonna do? Ain't no rich white kids in the motherfucking military. Fuck out of here. So what y'all gonna do? Yeah, kid.
it says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name and take away our reproach. Right. So,
yo, how old are y'all? Real quick. How old are you?
No,
I ain't trying to disrespect you. I want to ask y'all a question. You are? How old are you, kid? They're all like, you 15? I'm about to see, why you doing?
nah, 15.
You 14. You just said you. So you 17 for real though? Listen, would you go into the military? The U.S. Army? You would? Would you? Would you? That was the next question. You would? All right. Why wouldn't you go? I'm gonna ask them first. You the oldest.
I should go on YouTube.
Yep.
I should go on YouTube.
That's live. We live right now.
If you live, there's different types of how they just be
Teaching.
Like draft you?
Right.
Right. It's coming back. It's coming back. It never went nowhere. Really.
They are.
So you.
They got different questions in military. You don't gotta go to war and stuff like that.
What you think is coming? So you would go for what? Why would you go? You're gonna be a man one day, man. You gotta be decisive. Why would you go? You can't say you don't know. That's your life, man. Serve and protect. To serve and protect this place? Where your family from? Ask your people if they ever served and protected them. Why would you go? Sorry about that. Yeah, why would you go? To get big, to work out, to get girls, huh? To get money. Why would you go? You don't know neither?
Money too. The money
Your
too.
grandmother wants you to go? Ask your grandma why she ain't go. Don't be disrespectful. Be like, yo, they take women. Shit, you want me to go so bad? Let me tell you something. Listen to read some books and stuff, right? Now this country never loved you, man. This country never loved you, man. Look at that. This country never loved you. It still don't. Don't think because you probably live in a house or you see brothers pushing Benzes and all that shit. That shit don't This place don't love you, bro. You, young black men, they hate the fuck out of you.
Right.
I don't even got it on video, man. This fucking so-called Jewish lady said the biggest problem. I know y'all gotta go. You seen that thing going on? Israel, Gaza shit? This bitch, people over there bombing people, right? She said the biggest problem that they face is young black men in America. Why? Why is that your biggest problem? And y'all over there fighting people that want to kill y'all just as bad as y'all killing them. Why are we your biggest problem? So fuck the military and fuck this place, man. Start picking up your Bible, because that's what's going to. Y'all might not want to believe it, but ain't nothing that this white man can do ever going to save you. Nothing. All he's going to ever do is destroy you. He never gave a fuck about you, brother. You understand me? You my son age. I got a son and daughter twins your age, man. And they know that this motherfucker never gave a fuck about them. This time, I don't know what your parents are teaching you that you would even consider going into the old place. You 3 years removed from where they can tell you, yo, get your ass up to here. Get that out your mind, young man. Get ass. This place never fucking loved you. And they never will. Alright? God bless y'all, for real, man. Yeah, get you a Bible, man, and start reading that, you heard? Safety, man. Safety, young man. God damn, I don't know what made me stop them and ask them that, man. I guess because of what we was talking about.
Yeah, that's the spirit. You know?
Yeah.
Try to reach souls. But this is Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Right, because now that 7 means completion. So you're going to have many women taking hold of one man. And that one man is the man of the Lord. Right? The man that Yahweh Shema Shah is dealing with.
Nah, they going to grab a black. They going to grab a black from Chauncey Street.
Or Ray Ray. Or
Ray Ray. They're going to grab a Calvin. They're going to grab a Calvin from Broadway.
They could
right?
do,
but that nigga Calvin from the ad.
They could do that too, but here's the thing.
Shalom.
Shalom. But here's the thing. They're gonna want a man in the Lord during that day, because all them wicked men they're gonna gravitate to are the ones that either gonna beat them, rape them, or gonna eat them. You see? They looking to harm. They looking to harm their life.
You're selling them for food.
Exactly. So the man that they really want to hold on to and really be under is the man of the Lord. So that one man is specifically talking about the man of the Lord.
Yeah. And it's only I'm sorry, y'all, but it's only a few women, right, gonna understand the value of those men in that day.
Right.
You understand me?
During when shit hits the fan in Jacob's trouble, when World War III is popping off and the population of men is down, because women already outnumber men in the world already.
Right.
But imagine when the World War III kicks off, right, and they send over men that they have in there. So now the population of men is gonna go down even more than what it is.
And they're gonna be seeing. They're gonna be like, whoa, wait a second. I remember Qadar saying something. They're gonna be trying to remember your Hebrew name and all of that. They'll be like, yeah. They're gonna be trying to remember the hell out your Hebrew name. He used to say this, right? Even all of that. I'm telling you.
Right. And the funny thing is too, a brother went into it. It's gonna be like in the damn. What was a movie? I gotta show it to you where like basically Standing the Word came about, and they went on YouTube, and there was a scene where one of the guys sitting on YouTube, he started looking up what was happening, because he didn't have answers. And he didn't understand what was happening. But he remembered that everything that was said in the Bible. That somebody told him what was said in the Bible. So he was looking this up like, wait a minute, this is in the Bible. The Bible.
This was a movie?
Yeah, the Bible said this.
Wow.
And it came out this year. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. But yeah, he was looking up. He was looking on the scene. He was looking on YouTube for like answers on like what the Bible says about this. What the Bible says about this. All these end time signs and prophecies that's happening in the movie, right? That's happening, yeah, during our time. And what did YouTube say? The internet said what? All videos removed. So that's how
gonna happen. Yeah, we already know. The elders already done predicted that through the prophecies. The elders already done stated that.
Yeah,
You understand?
they ain't gonna be able to get answers.
Word.
So yeah, this is also talking about feminism too, because a lot of these American women, these Babylonian women, are feminists. So what's gonna happen is when shit hits the fan and Jacob trouble when World War III pops off, you know, and they weak, defenseless, and there's no more police, there's no more comfort. Their society that they take comfort in crumbles, right? That's when they're going to return back to their nature, their natural instinct to be, to look for a man to protect you.
And to submit.
And so, exactly.
Submit.
And all that feminism of, you know, they don't need a man, all that proud, independent shit going to go out the window, because they're going to see how much they need a man.
All that bag talk.
Yeah. Because all that, because then they're going to be willing to serve us, because as the scripture said, it says what? We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, because these are the things that a man has to do with the woman, with people, get it with. He gotta know how to cook or cook.
You can't take it to Applebee's.
None of that.
You can't take you to what was that thing? The Cracker Barrel, whatever that.
Yeah.
You can't, you want to go.
Factory,
yeah, Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, and they can't do that. Now you what's that? You care for some bread, my lord?
Yeah.
You want some lamb? You can have the last piece of lamb, my lord. I'll eat bread. I'll drink some water. You know?
Yep.
Seriously.
Wear our own apparel.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need no Gucci dress.
You had to buy her clothes. You had to give her gifts. But now she's willing to give you gifts.
I don't need a Gucci dress. Yup. I'm gonna make me a skirt out of this burlap sack. You understand me?
Only
out of this sackcloth.
Right. She says, only let us be called by thy name and take away our reproach. Because the shame is that you don't have a man in the Lord. The shame is you don't got a man, period. But especially not a man in the Lord. And that you're not covered in those days. All right? Real quick, Isaiah 32, 2 and 3. Real quick, Isaiah 32. 2 and 3, it says, and a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest. Right? So when shit hits the fan, and destruction is happening, the whole thing, the whole hell is going on, right? A man, when you witness, is going to be as what? As a dry place. No, Slakia, as a hiding place from the wind, a shelter, protection. You see?
The Lord said from the wind, yo.
And a comfort from the tempest.
From the tempest. That means a very, very tumultuous storm.
Right. As rivers of water in a dry place, at the shadow of a great rock in a weary place. So a man is going to be your resting place.
All comfort.
Exactly, your
all
comfort.
safety.
Your peace.
All
your resting
safety.
place.
Yeah, look at it. Covert from the wind, right? Covert from the wind.
A hiding place from the wind.
A hiding place from the wind.
A covert from the tempest.
Cover from the tempest.
Covert
from the tempest. Right? Meaning a secret hiding place from the storm. Covert. Right? C-O-V-E-R-T, right?
Yeah, C-O-V-E-R-T, yeah.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
Rivers of water in a dry place.
Yeah, so you thirsty and whatnot. This you thirsty and dried up and trapped and whatnot. This rivers of water now just start flowing through your life. You understand me? Through your existence.
Right. And also too, that also lets you know they're going to be getting through the men of the Lord. So the men of the Lord going to be taken care of when shit's the fan, when they're in trouble.
Absolutely.
So that's how they're going to eat. That's why they was begging in Isaiah 4:1. They was begging because they know that this man is well taken care of. They know this man is strong. They know he got answers. They know he got the wisdom with him. So he's stable. So they're gonna want this man because all shit hits the fan. Everybody gonna be losing their mind, seeking their life, seeking to destroy them. So they looking for that resting place. They looking for that sanctuary, that place of safety, right? Verse 2, it says, verse 3, and the eyes of them that shall see, and the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. You see? So they're gonna know them how the men of the Lord are. They're gonna know. They're gonna know the men of the Lord by looking at them. That's how they know who to look for. Because we gotta ask the question, how did they know that he was a man of the Lord in the first place? How did they know? Because just like Joshua and his men, in Joshua the second chapter, they came in the spy on Jericho and Ai, the men, right? The mighty men, the men there, not I won't say the mighty men, but the men there, they knew that they were Hebrews. You know, and they came in the spy for an enemy country. So you were coming in disguise. But that's the thing, they come disguise to their work. That's the same thing with these women. The men in Lord gonna be a bright light in that day. He's gonna shine. So he can't disguise from you. But you're gonna know, nah, that's the man of the Lord. There's something special about him. You see? So going back, verse 2, it says, in that day shall the branch of the Lord Yahweh shall be beautiful and glorious. Talking about the kingdom of heaven. And the fruits of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel. So the kingdom of heaven is set up for the remnant first, and then the nation. But the remnant is going to be the first fruit that's going to enjoy the kingdom. So the kingdom is already prepared and all the pledges and blessings that we talked about in the 2Esdras, the 7th chapter, is set up for the elect to enjoy. Then the rest of the nation as the children of the elect. The elect, that's what it's set up for. It's for the elect to enjoy. The elect to be happy, to have pleasure. Verse 3, and it shall come to pass that they be that left in Zion, and he that remaineth in Jerusalem shall be called holy, even every one that is written among the living in Jerusalem. When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion. So the kingdom of heaven will be good, you know. Even the 2/3 are gonna do it. But they're gonna have to first go through grief.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be 2/3 no more.
Right.
But yeah, they're not gonna be up the first fruit.
So they gotta bear that grief.
Yeah, absolutely. They gotta, yeah, absolutely. They gotta burn down here with the heathen. They gotta burn. They gotta suffer. You know, like they suffering gonna be different from any suffering the men of the Lord gotta do for the sake of the word. Their suffering gonna be different, and they're not gonna join Yahweh in the regeneration. You understand me? We gonna get immediately, God willing, we up that number if it's immediate regeneration. You understand? Immediate. You're not coming back as a babe. It's immediate regeneration. You get to get a new body and all of that immediately.
That's a lot.
Yo, get on Micah 7. What's that, 10? That's the reverse to that. You know, the Philippines and stuff like that. You're gonna still have a bunch of unbelievers. You're gonna have them up until. You understand me? You're still gonna have, you know, because Eve is a rebel. Eve is rebellious. You understand me? For real.
Micah 7 and 10, it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, and saith unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her, now she be trodden down as a mire in the street. And the thing is that she's gonna be trodden down by the men out here.
That she smiling in their face, wanting to be a part of and whatnot. These same niggas. You understand me?
Seeking her life.
Yep.
And the thing is,
she looking to and all of that.
When shit hits the fan, your beauty's not gonna help you because you got women that's chasing after beauty and glamour, and all that shit gonna hurt you and get you
be a hindrance.
Exactly, because men gonna seek after your life.
Listen, I'm gonna sell you her for $50. I need some food. I sell you her.
Yep.
I sell you her. You think you gonna call this nigga like, oh,
so that beauty?
He gonna be like, yo, come to me. Or he gonna tell you, all right, I'm coming to get you. And he gonna drop you right off at a meat packing plant. And you gonna get packed full of meat.
Yep. So that beauty is a hindrance. That beauty gonna hurt you in Jacob's trouble. It's not. It's a burden. People look at it as we look at it as a blessing, but when shit hits the fan in Jacob's trouble, you know, it's gonna be a burden to you. All right. It's going to be a burden. Let me get this real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries. So this is a promise that the Lord make it to the nation of Israel, right? For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries and will bring you into your own land. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. And that clean water is the word. The Lord is going to put that in our inward parts, okay?
And if not the country, and if the people is in their own land, why they still reading that foul book? They deal with idolatry. You understand me? They not supposed to prophesy with their head covered. They be in their areas and their little places and stuff with either you got the ones with the little disc hat with the small hats. You got the ones with the fedoras. You got the ones that wear the big shaggy shits with the box under it and all of that. Their head is always covered. Right now, if the people is in their land, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's exposing them for not being a people. Verse 26, it says, a new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. So that's when the laws are written in our inward part. When we are programmed to be righteous and perfect, when we're 100% perfect, and we're going to keep the laws, statutes, commandments 100% perfectly in the kingdom. Verse 27, and I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and you shall keep my judgments and do them. And we're never going to stray away from them. We're never going to sin again in the kingdom of heaven. We're never going to stray away from the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, ever. Ever. All right? Which means the heathens will never rule over us, and we'll never be in no other captivity, no other pain and suffering once the kingdom of heaven is established.
Never gonna fall.
That's right.
You're never gonna fall out of glory ever again. Never gonna fall out of majesty and power ever again. Ever again.
That's right. And we're looking forward to it. Verse 28. And ye shall dwell in the land that I give to your fathers, which is the land of Israel, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. I will also save you from all your uncleanness, and I will call for the corn and will increase it, and lay no famine upon you. And I will multiply the fruit of the tree into the field, and ye shall receive no more reproach or famine among the heathen. Then shall ye remember your own evil ways and your doings that were not good, and shall loathe yourselves in your own sight for your iniquities and for your abominations. And that's what's going to happen, all right? Because once the Lord purges you, once the Lord burns you on this side and destroys you on this side, you're going to come back in the kingdom, but you're going to have to bear that grief and shame of for the evil that you've done on this side, right?
That's for not asking for repentance and forgiveness now.
Going back to Isaiah 4:4, it says, when the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. Real quick, let me get Ezekiel 22. All right, that's the last one, Ezekiel 22. Just to show you this. Like, woo, I'm ready to fire up now. Dang, man. Ezekiel 22. All right. Verses 18. Yeah, verses 18 to 20. It says, Son of man, the house of Israel to me became dross, All they are brass and tin and iron and lead. In the midst of the furnace, they are even a dross of silver. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power, Yahweh Shema Shah, because ye are all become dross, behold, therefore I will gather you in the midst of Jerusalem. And they gathered silver and brass and iron and lead and tin in the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. Verse 21, yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and you shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall you be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah, have poured out my fury upon you. And that's what you're going to do to that 2/3, because what did the Lord say? Y'all dross, man. Y'all the unwanted parts. All right? So the Lord going to purge y'all out. He's going to do that through thermonuclear fire and other judgments. But through thermonuclear fire, that's the spirit of judgment. Continuing on, it says, Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 4, continuing on the verse, it says, from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. See how that connects? And we're reading Ezekiel 22, right? And the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion and upon her assemblies a cloud and a smoke by day. Those are the chariots. So chariots going to be everything. Over our house, over all the ports and provinces of Israel. Everywhere is going to be chariots. Man, you're going to see chariots everywhere. We're going to have chariots to ride, if Lord willing, as vehicles. You see? And the shining of a flaming fire by night, for upon all the glory shall be a defense. So the glory, the power of the angels, the power of the chariots, the glory of the Lord is going to be a defense, man. That's how you're going to be defended. Israel going to be defended 24/7. The Lord going to defend Israel once we in Israel. Ain't no heathen going to dare try to come against us. They're going to be too scared to. And we're going to have spiritual power. Plus they're going to be scared of them angels, man. Them angels don't look human, bro. No, man, they're going to be scared. They're going to be terrified. All right? Last verse 6, it says, and there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covering from storms and from rain. So the Lord's going to make sure that nobody worry about that. Comfort, peace. That's right. Paradise.
You ain't gonna get wet unless you want to, as far as when the rain comes. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Unless you want to be like, yo, let's go take a walk in the rain. I ain't did that in 100 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yeah, let's just go see. You know? Right. You gotta believe. You gotta hope on that. You know? It's a hope thing, man. You gotta have faith that this is what our latter end is. You know? We're gonna close out with that.
All right.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadosh.
All right, Shalom, double honor to our elder apostle Wuwell. All right, salutations to the fellow Akim who labor under the apostle doctrine, and to the men, women, and children that sincerely believe. So you would say Shalom. Kwam Yasharala. Ababa Ball. Shalom, Israel. Shalom.
That ain't no chariot, man. That's these niggas shit.
Nah, that's a chariot.
That's they shit, man.
Nah, that's a chariot. I'm telling you.
That's they shit, man.
That's a chariot.